Hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, and Jake here with you, hanging out, hoping you're having a wonderful Wednesday morning, halfway through your work week. Hey, this hour, giving away 2 hours of indoor simulated golf at $18.99 Golf in Belden Village. Great place to go. Over 100 of the top courses from around the world. You can also enjoy their handcrafted cocktails, local craft beer and wines, shareable plates, and dare I say, sexy lounge. We have that for you this hour. 8 o'clock hour. It's a Your Call Wednesday. We'll be taking your requests from 8 to 9, not to mention Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. At 8:30, and we'll be giving away tickets to see Nelly, the St. Lunatics, Jermaine Dupri, Chingy, Ja Rule, and Eve. That's going to be a great show. Talk about a throwback. I had some of those CDs in my my Chevy Cavalier.
Your
Cleveland Cavalier. Driving around YSU. I was blasting some Nelly. Not so much Ja Rule, but I had the St. Lunatics album.
Yeah.
Not so much Chingy either. If they're on the radio, I listened to them, but I had all the Nelly CDs in my case. And I had St. Lunatics as well.
Yeah.
Just so you know. I don't know if you had those CDs.
But
I did.
I had a Nelly CD. I do not remember, but that was it.
Oh, I had all the Nelly CDs.
No.
Oh. I mean, the first one to me was my favorite.
I had
the second
Usher.
one was very good, too. Oh, I had all the Ushers.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I had all of them, but I'm trying to remember.
8701, in my opinion, is the best one. Just saying. That's You Remind Me of...
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that was a good one.
Oh, that was a great one. Well, the one with Let It Burn was good. Man, Usher...
He had really...
Plethora of hits.
Yeah, he's got a whole catalog.
Plethora of hits. Glad you guys are with us. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. It is 7:06. Let's go through some text messages. Good morning, early risers. Beer guy checking in. Hope you have a great Christmas, Christian. Hopefully Santa will bring you the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier. Enjoy your time off from your lips to Santa's ears. We'll miss you, Christian. You know what? I'll miss you too. My final day, my final show of the year. Middle school teacher checking in. Hope everyone has a great day. We hope you do too. We hope you do too. Good morning, Christian. Trucker Luke checking in. Just want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Same to you and your family. Good morning again, Christian. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas, Happy New Year. Enjoy the family time. Life is too short. Happy hump day to all the early risers. Social worker girl checking in. Look at all these good tidings.
I mean...
Good tidings and cheer.
On the 11th of December, do you guys not feel like it's a little excessive? I do.
I think it's great. Veteran girl's going to miss you, but enjoy your time off. Have a Merry Christmas, veteran girl. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you, too. Good morning. Soapbox Derby Grandma is with us again. Love it. Good morning, early risers. Happy hump day. Hope your day is great. Want to give a shout out to the company that's making the merch for sweatshirts. Picked mine up yesterday for the early risers. Hits Rocks. Thank you very much. Williams Trainer.
Oh,
You got yours?
That's awesome.
You got to send a pic, man. We got to see it. Good morning, Netflix binge girl with us as always. The Mustache Master is checking in. Happy last day of work before vacation. Thank you, Mustache Master. Good morning, early risers. Have a great vacation, Christian. You'll be missed. Big D's wifey. Love that name. Have a great day. Have a great Christmas, Christian. Enjoy your time off. I'm looking forward to mine, too. EFDA girl checking in. Yeah, a couple of you text in. Yours is starting this week, too. Happy hump day. Giant Eagle girl checking in. Could have used some your guys' chicken on my last day here at work. Could have used some of your fried chicken.
Yeah, because what you need on top of 3 weeks off is free chicken.
I'm sensing hostility from you this morning. You came in hot. Jake, she came in hot today.
She came in hot.
Real hot.
Not about
No, not about me, but you came in hot. And I tried my best to cheer you up. I go, well, good morning. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Transport Mel. Good morning, Transport Mel. Sup, guys? Have a great day. Go Wizards. White van guy checking in. Good morning. Let's get Jake moving this morning so he can be the lead tomorrow. Oh, Jake, yeah, you're doing all the talking tomorrow.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do the board. You
Ready
can
to
talk.
go, Jake?
Oh boy.
I think you'd be fine.
I could bring a little bit more than oh boy.
I think you'd be better than you think. How about that? I think you'd be better than you think.
You know what? I think you should plan topics for a show.
Plan topics. Okay, I can try. I don't.
You know what? We'll start out easy. Today, we'll have you bring us back from break once.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm gonna need talking points. I don't do this. You guys have the prize sheets and stuff.
You literally hear us 60 times every morning.
Yeah, I know, but you guys.
Jake, I'm willing.
We'll give you the stands.
I'm willing to hand the 2 pieces of paper I read from to you.
That's all I ask.
I don't do it by memory, and half the time I read it wrong. I mean, it's fine. You just want to say Q92, blah blah blah.
Today's hit music, Q92.
Q92. It's Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren, Jay, blah blah blah. Thanks for having us on right now. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just word vomit. I do it every day. I do it every day.
You do it well, Christian.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I won't do it again till January 2nd. Good morning. Happy hump day from Random Swifty Girl. Aaron with Retroholics checking in. Have a great holidays. Plenty of time off to make it into the store. You know, I do. And I'm going to be looking for things for me and Jimmy to do to get out of the house. I don't know that I'll be able to just sit in the house all day. So maybe we'll go on maybe we'll take an adventure to Retroholics.
I think you should. You've been talking about it long enough.
Maybe I have.
Right, Aaron? You with me?
I have. And he does have Kung Fu.
I'm sure you know his entire inventory since you ask him every day.
I do. I really do. Glad to be with you guys. All jokes aside, we're off and running. It is 10 after 7. Let's stay on time as Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars Die With a Smile on Q92. Did not know o'clock stood for something. Did you know that?
I did.
Not me?
Hold on. I just heard this recently, and I was like, really?
It was a TikTok where people found out. Then people fact-checked to see if it was BS. Turns out, according to the Britannica Dictionary, the TikToker was right.
Interesting.
It's guessable. If you're trying to figure out in your head, it's guessable.
Yeah, I saw something. I was like, oh, I never knew it stood for anything, but I don't know if I actually looked to see what it stood for. I don't think I cared that much.
No idea. I just thought it was just what we always said.
What is it?
Of the clock.
Oh, that makes sense.
It is the short version of the clock. So instead of saying, you say 2 o'clock, I guess they used to say, it is 2 of the clock.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
It does. I just never knew there was an actual, the O stood for anything. Take that with you today.
I didn't. Well, and this isn't I had one of those moments too where I found something out a few months ago. And ever since then, I've been preaching the world, trying to share the message. Did you know that the numbers on your toaster are actually minutes? It's not actual grades of doneness.
I learned that, but I grew up not knowing that. Thinking
I was like, what?
It was I thought it was how dark your toast is going to be.
Yeah,
and how burnt your toast is
I
going
want
to
it to be like a 2. No, that just means that's how dark it's going to be after 2 minutes.
I still want to know if we're going to go down this rabbit hole. Is the rumor true that the bottom drawer of the oven is to keep food warm?
I mean, I've heard that before.
Because that's just where we put our cookie sheets.
Same. Yeah. My cookie sheets are down there.
But is that
and
really
cooling racks.
What that is for? Is what
I mean, it makes sense. It gets warm down there.
I mean, it would be right under the oven, right? It would have to be warm down there. I just wondered if that's truly.
And has anybody actually ever done that?
No. No. You put your muffin pans, your cookie sheets, and like you said, your cooling racks down there. Crazy. Jake, do you know any of that?
Not the o'clock part. I knew about the oven part.
You think it's true?
I think that's what's intended to be used for, but I just don't think that's what we use it for.
Did you know about your toaster?
I don't think so, but it makes sense too.
Yeah.
It does.
I never really thought about that one.
Never thought it had anything to do with time. Never. I thought it was just like, how charred do you want your toast? Level 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5? parent of the year, me. I'm downstairs with him. I got the door shut so we can't go upstairs because everyone else is doing something, and I'm working, still getting the basement set up, doing some cleaning. And because I'm a genius, I had Windex on the floor. So I'm putting together his play pad again because he likes to rip it apart. It's the alphabet one.
Yeah.
Dumbest purchase I ever made. He just loves to rip it apart.
Of course he does.
And I'm OCD about his room being nice, so I put it back together. Constantly, I'm going over the alphabet again.
Yeah.
So I'm over there, bent over, and I look over. He's got the Windex bottle pointed in his mouth with his mouth open, about to squeeze it. And I yell no so loud that I get a text 2 seconds later. What's happening?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm like, oh, our son just almost ingested
some Windex.
So I got over and take it off, and he was so pissed that I dared take the Windex off him.
Of course he was.
He wasn't scared that I yelled at him. He was looking at me like, you son of a...
This is the stage where they've gotten a taste of freedom now because they can walk. Like, everything will be rebellion. They don't want to be held. They don't want to be told what to do. They want to feed themselves. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, this was probably my least favorite stage that you're entering.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to, like... you can't turn your back.
Have you done the whole, like, you're holding him and he wants down so bad, like, all of a sudden he just folds? And, like, you're about to drop him. You're like, what are you doing?
He does the thing now where, like he wants... I hold him. He wants down. I put him down. He gets mad.
Yeah. They don't know what they want. They're so confused.
But, yeah, that was my first, like, almost disaster. I turned around. He literally had the Windex.
Good for him that he figured that out. And
Thank God it was locked.
Yeah.
Not that, like, Windex would instantly... But not ideal.
No, he would be okay, I think.
But I got it. Man.
I mean, as long as he didn't drink the whole bottle or anything.
Was there a moment you ever... What was a turnaround moment with one of your kids when they were that young where you turned around and went...
Oh, my daughter. For sure. She was like... If you know my daughter, she is the biggest rule follower in the entire world. And it's been that way since day one. So I was putting laundry away. I was pregnant with Anthony. And I turned around because I heard something. I'm like, what is that? She's jumping on her bed, which like never, ever had happened before. And I was like, oh my gosh, Marin. And she like hit the deck. I must have startled her. And she actually ended up driving her bottom 2 teeth through her bottom lip because she hit her mouth on the footboard when she hit the deck.
So you actually caused it.
I did. And so, like, I grabbed her because the blood was immense. I mean, any, like, mouth or head injury bleeds just so much. But the problem was that when I was pregnant with Anthony, blood made me queasy. So by the time I got outside to Tony, I was carrying a toddler who was bleeding all over my shoulder, and I was white as a ghost because I was about to pass out. Like, the doctors at the hospital were like, ma'am, you should probably just take a seat in the hallway and let your husband handle this.
You need to go.
I was so pale.
Q92.
A windy Wednesday with scattered snow up to a half an inch by late afternoon, 35 chilly degrees. Overnight, more scattered snow before midnight, then partly cloudy, our low 15. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
He's over that now. He pretty much is all about monster trucks, Hot Wheels, Ninja Turtles, and unfortunately Chuggington right now. And still cars. He's still very much into cars.
Do they still have fun, like Disney commercials and things like that? Like they used to have Choo Choo Soul with Genevieve.
Choo Choo Soul.
Oh my gosh, it was my
I remember
favorite.
her.
Yes. All aboard the Choo Choo
Yeah.
train. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All aboard Choo Choo.
Never heard of that, my house.
Oh, she was with Genevieve.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram actually.
Really? What does
Yeah.
she look like now?
I believe
She's
you do.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Who's pretty?
Genevieve.
7:22 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on the radio. Streaming at Q92radio.com. And of course, live on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for listening, watching. Appreciate you guys. You're the best. 7:23. Sports come up in 7 minutes. I have a great vacation, Christian. Mine starts the 20th. Merry Christmas, Pink Jeep Girl. Hope you have a good vacation, Christian. Thank you. Another person you're appreciated. I hope you get your G.I. Joe aircraft carrier this year. Well, I hope Santa and some people are listening. I do. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
Morning early risers. Today's the day I get to go see Mariah Carey's Christmas concert thanks to Q92.
Oh, that's right. It is. Enjoy that. Going
You're
out to
welcome.
the Berg.
You're very welcome. Oh, man, that's fantastic. Good morning. I listen to you every morning on my way to the gym. I help run a wood shop in Dover. Warther Woodworking. We have an event on the something. I think you meant 21st, or you have the TST, 2ST, from 1 to 3. Bring Jimmy, not Daughter and Jamie. It's a free event. Come and paint a handmade wooden Warther snowflake Christmas ornament, cookies, cocoa, and maybe the Jolly Man himself.
Oh, you should do
Jamie
that.
loves good crafts. I'll have to tell Jamie about that. I appreciate you put that offer. Thank you. So many hot Okay, I got it right. I didn't know if it was dirty. So many hot moms. It started so many hot moms cranked, and I was like, uh-oh, where are we going? Cranked the volume in the drop-off line with that banger. Freak-a Leak? Yeah. Probably a lot of moms in their 30s and 40s that were well familiar with Freak-a Leak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Good morning, Mother of Cats checking in. Good morning, Mother of Cats. Oh, yes, the 21st is where it is, in Dover. Tornado country.
Yeah.
Love, I have said this before, love original mascots. Because there's not a lot of tornadoes out there.
Yeah.
A lot of eagles, a lot of bulldogs, a lot of wildcats. And there should be, I get it. But I always thought, how cool is that? They're the tornadoes.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Q92 fam. Hope y'all have a great day. DJ Dinger checking in.
Good morning. Do they have like a legit dress-up mascot? Because that'd be kind of cool.
Does Dover have like a kid that puts on a tornado? I don't know.
Did you see the tornado dress this year for Halloween? That would be kind of fun.
No.
She actually spun, and then the dress came up and it turned into a funnel cloud. It was so awesome.
How?
I'll show it to you.
Good morning from Shower Aid Mama. That's a new one. Shower Aid Mama is checking in. Fantastic.
Do you suppose she does for a living?
What's that? What do you think she does?
Yeah, shower aid.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I hope it's something to do with
like a home health
I
aid.
hope it's on the up and up. Yeah.
Right.
Hope it's on the up and up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do.
Like, wait a minute. Is that on OnlyFans? Napa Parts guy here. How about a yes, yes, yes for the vacation? All right.
Yes!
That's great.
Yes! Yes!
It's like
Yes!
helping you troll me.
Yes!
Listen, you're gonna have time off too. It's all coming. It's all coming.
I was at a Christmas party last night. I was talking to my cousin. No, I was talking to my cousin, and he was like, doesn't Christian leave tomorrow? Like, isn't that his last day? I'm like, yeah. He's like, seems excessive, but that's cool.
Fair.
I'm like, trust me.
You're like, oh, I know I know.
I'm like, he's a hoarder, and we all know it.
True. It's very true. I hoard. Therefore, I am. It's gonna be great. Last day of the year, I got to get up at 4 a.m. I mean, come on. Come on. 7:26. We're 5 minutes away from a look at sports. Good morning, Christian, Lauren, and Jake, and all the early risers from Hot Shop Mark. Hope you all have a great day. And Christian, over vacation is great. You guys, too kind. We do not have a tornado mascot, but the band plays the Wicked Witch scene from The Wizard of Oz during our football games, and it's amazing. That's fantastic. That's great.
This is what I was talking about. This went viral this year.
This is a tornado prom dress? Oh, I see now it becomes a tornado.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
It is cool.
I think they could adapt that for like a mascot costume.
Huh. Who came up with that idea? That's
I don't know.
impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Man. Shower Aid Nursing Home. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Perfect. Okay. So she truly is a shower aid. Got it. That was a great name.
Keep going, Christian. Rub that vacation in. Dover Tornado here. We do not have a dress-up mascot, but it would be kick-ass if we did. I think you could easily get a tornado mascot. While we're at it, hit the How Dare You button. All right. Where's my Greta?
How dare you!
My favorite button. I love the How Dare You button. Have a great vacation and make memories with Jimmy. Can't wait to hear about it later. Going to be a fun one. Going to be a real fun one. I like you both to know. I got you guys both something for Christmas.
Oh,
Look at me. Look at me.
Oh, look at you.
I'm gonna laugh at both of them. Nothing big. Just $8 million each.
Well then I'm going on vacation with you after today's show.
Here you go, Jake.
Thank you.
You could over that now. I got something for your Christmas tree. You can probably show the video if you on camera if you want. Huh?
SpongeBob.
For your Christmas tree. Now, yours, Lauren, also for your Christmas tree. There's a card in here. I didn't do anything to it. Not because it's a collector's item. I thought you might want it as a collector's item. And if
Okay.
I scribbled all in it, I don't know.
It wouldn't be collectors.
Yeah, not that it is, if that makes any sense. But
Okay.
something for your tree as well that I saw
Look at you.
at a craft store on Saturday. I laughed and I was like, I got to get that for Lauren.
Yes.
Huh?
You guys.
Huh? Little ornament
It's an ornament. This is Taylor's version.
with the NFL logo.
Yes.
See, you're going to maybe see her this weekend.
Yeah. My daughter's going to love this too. In
I
fact,
saw the Mary Swift miss. I know that's probably not worth
Love
it,
it.
but I thought, well, you
Love
go
it.
to her Taylor collection.
look at you. So thoughtful. Thank you.
And help both your Christmas tree. I don't know if you have a SpongeBob already, Jake, on your Christmas.
I have a really old one, but not one like that.
Oh,
Look
well,
at that.
It's newer.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go, my friends.
You did not have to do that. It was so kind of you.
Oh man, now Jimmy can't go to college. Unbelievable. Christian, what's the best part of being the dad? Everything. Seriously, everything. It's fantastic. I suggest it. 5 stars. Would recommend. The sleep, all the sleep stuff's true. All the on it, but it's the most amazing thing in the world.
Can I ask you a question? When we finally had kids, it was like, were we the laziest people on the face of the planet? Like, you see what
I
I'm
will say,
saying?
you don't realize the free time you had,
Right.
and I'll give you that. That's true. Like, you don't appreciate how you could just sit down on the couch and sit on the couch. Like little things like that. Yeah, like you're free to. Yeah, there's no free time. But man, everything. There's so many things. His laugh, the way he watching him learn things, watching him do things, watching him trying not to laugh when I'm trying to discipline him because he's doing something that's kind of funny, but I can't let it go. It's awesome. It is the best thing that's ever happened to me. It is, and I would recommend it to anybody. Anybody. Well, maybe not if you're a meth head. Maybe wait to get off meth. Then let's go into family.
That's fair.
Let's get rid of meth.
Get things in
Yeah,
order.
yeah. If you're enjoying your meth era, let's go through that entirely. Get over it. Then we'll work on the family. Have a great vacation. Can I hear, oh, good for you?
Oh, good for you.
Big fans of the buttons today. Good morning, Tech Girl checking in. Good morning, Q92, a friend, a long-time early riser, never named. Think I'll make my alias WFH Nurse. Christian, enjoy your vacation. Lauren, I enjoy you as the lead host. You will do great. See?
Aw, thank you. That gives me a lot of confidence because I still get sweaty palms and everything that I'm going to mess up the board. Although I will say, last time you and I were together, it went
Seamless.
Yeah.
You've been doing pretty good.
I think that was the first time like I didn't have a whoops the daisy. So you'll hear it if I do, but yeah. I mean, more than not, like I miss it just because this is the dynamic. This is what I'm used to waking up to and walking into. Jake doesn't talk to me as much as you do. I know that's shocking.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
It's like I've got silent Bob, and I have to like pull it out of him. I'll be like, so.
Yeah, it's not good when you're doing a show and you throw the question out, you get a one-word answer.
I mean,
back.
sometimes I start talking to myself a little bit because I'll be like, wow, I did okay with that. And then I look at him for approval and he's like, yeah, that was better. And then he goes back to what he was doing.
Sure was. Not paying attention. All right, I'll talk to you later. Enjoy the show. I put us back on video. Still to come, 1899 golf. 2 hours of simulated golf. Get your buddies. Head on down there and have a great time. We're going to give that away with the Q to call, 8 o'clock hour. Your call Wednesday, Rich DeRocher, and tickets to see Nelly at Blossom. It's all coming up. Let's take a look at sports on Q.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Monday Night Football last night. The Bengals beat the Cowboys 27-20. The Bengals 5-8 on the season, and the Cowboys 5-8 on the season. In Cavs news, forward Evan Mobley left their game Sunday against the Heat with an ankle injury. However, it doesn't appear the injury is very serious. Head coach Kenny Atkinson said after the game, I don't think it's a bad one. And Evan Mobley said he thinks he'll be fine. The break will help. The Cavaliers are off until Friday because of the NBA Cup knockout round this week. In college football news, Ohio State quarterback Devin Brown plans to enter the NCAA transfer portal. He will stay with the team through the college playoffs. He'll have 2 years left of eligibility. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. He's over that now. He pretty much is all about monster trucks, Hot Wheels, Ninja Turtles, and unfortunately Chuggington right now. And still cars. He's still very much into cars.
Do they still have fun, like Disney commercials and things like that? Like they used to have Choo Choo Soul with Genevieve.
Choo Choo Soul.
Oh my gosh, it was my
I remember
favorite.
her.
Yes, all aboard the Choo Choo train. Yeah. Oh my gosh, all aboard Choo Choo.
Never heard of that, my house.
Oh, she was with Genevieve.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram, actually.
Really? What's
Yeah.
she look like now?
I believe
She's
you
so
do.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Who's pretty?
Genevieve.
And what show is she from?
Well, it wasn't really a show. It was,
It was like a
more
commercial,
Like,
I
yeah.
don't short thing.
Yeah, it was like a short. It was called Choo Choo Soul.
No, sorry. You should have him watch The Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets, we're on our way. Yes, that is a great one.
Never heard of that either.
Oh my gosh. They're animals that save other animals in trouble. There's an animal in trouble. Yeah.
Or you need to look up Singing Time with Alex and Leah on YouTube. No.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Have you, Jake?
Nope.
Me
You lost me
neither.
there.
Wow. It's not often you lose Jake when you're talking about kid shows.
I know, right?
And you just did. Singing with Alex and Leah on YouTube. I don't know who they are. But maybe I'll look into that.
I need to look up Genevieve now. I feel like she's a long lost friend that I should follow on Instagram.
So she had a show, but it was just shorts. It wasn't like a real show.
Choo Choo Soul was just kind of like a break with songs and I don't know.
My kids are big Miss Rachel fans
Okay. I've heard
on the
of
text line.
I've
I've heard of her, never watched her.
Yeah.
Never watched her.
What was it with Warehouse Mouse, Jake? What was that called?
Warehouse Mouse?
Yeah.
Imagination Movers?
That was it.
92.
.36 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hope you're having a good one out there. Still to come, the Q to call to give away 2 hours of indoor simulated golf at 1899 Golf in Belden Village. We have that coming up for you here. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line 330-269-9292. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves today. Interesting question on our prep site. You know, it's funny. Do you hate when guys wear cologne? Jamie doesn't like she thinks I overdo it when I put on cologne.
Okay, so that was what I was going to say. The caveat to that is you do not have to bathe in it. Like,
but you want it to be able to be
if
smelled.
I can smell you for 2 hours after I've given you a hug, that's not right.
No, that's what grandma does.
Yeah.
Grandma's, you're supposed
With
to smell like
Estee
grandma.
Lauder.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what my mom wears, but sometimes when I take Jimmy home, I'm like, Jesus God.
Yeah.
You smell like grandma in here. So I know that happens sometimes. But yeah, when I put, she requests one spray only. Because I'm an X guy. I do the X.
Yeah.
And I just let it kind of like engulf me.
Tony doesn't spray it directly on him.
Does he do the wrist rub thing?
No, he sprays it into the air and then walks through it.
Is that what he does?
Yeah, and he usually doesn't put it on his outer shirt. He puts it on his undershirt.
Okay.
So, like, he'll wear a white, like, cotton T-shirt to layer, like,
yes,
whatever.
Yes.
So once he gets that on, before he gets dressed, he'll spray it, walk through it, and then finish getting dressed.
Jake, how do you put on cologne?
I do the same thing as Tony. I just spray in there and walk through it once.
Me too. That's how I put my perfume on.
Huh. I've often thought that, in all honesty, cologne is a nothing burger. I don't think girls care one way or the other.
That's not true. There's certain colognes that will get you going.
CK1?
Actually, I don't mind the smell of CK1. It takes me back.
I love Curve.
When I met Tony, when I first met Tony, he would wear Hugo Boss. So every now and then, like, if I catch a whiff of that, I'll be like, oh, because that, like, I don't know, it takes me back.
Someone said you're supposed to spray it where your blood pulses on your neck and your wrist.
Yeah, that's why they say to do it here, rub.
Who the hell's gonna sniff my wrist?
I don't know. And it's true too that colognes and perfumes can smell different on different people based on their own personal, like, pheromones and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's how my man snagged me. He came into my work smelling good.
Yeah, I don't think that your statement about cologne being a nothing burger is true.
I don't. I wasn't gonna go out with him, but he smelled like.
Well, let me ask you a question, because I love the way vanilla smells on a girl. Does that get you going?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. In the summer.
You guys, it's the same thing.
In the summer, vanilla on a girl in the summer with a tan. Calgon, take me away. I mean, it is just.
I don't need to know.
That is the stuff. That smell of vanilla or fruit, something fruity.
Yeah.
On a tan girl in the summer. That in my heyday, that was my jam.
Okay.
That could make a 6 or 9.
Yeah. Well.
Like
awesome.
She has no nose, but she smells like vanilla. Oh.
She has no nose.
I think I'm gonna call her.
The things that vanilla will make you overlook.
I think I'm gonna call her. We can get her a nose. There's noses everywhere. Text line. I absolutely love my boyfriend's cologne. To the point that I bought a sampler bottle for when he's not around. He wears Noir.
My husband now wears Aqua di Gio, or he has Kenneth Cole Black. So it's one of those two.
I
love Aqua di Gio.
I got 2. I wear the one that Johnny Depp does the commercials for.
I know what you're talking about, but I have no idea.
Dior. There you go. I wear that, and I think it's called Ethos. Maybe I'm totally wrong on that.
Ooh, is that like kryptonite in it?
Huh?
Does it have like kryptonite or something magical
in it?
I think
so. I tried to fly once, and I just fell.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it seems like it would have magical properties.
The smell of tanning oils. OMG. White van guy. You know what? I also enjoy when a girl would come out of like tanning or a tanning bed or a tanning place or even the beach where that oil and the something. Girls smell better in the summer.
Yeah, and not coming from the tanning bed, because then it's like burnt skin in Hawaii.
Well, I don't know what tanning bed you were using.
No, there is a smell that even if you're in the tanning bed for 5 or 6 minutes, you just happens.
OMG on the text line. Men's Aqua di Gio.
That's right. That's the stuff. That's what my husband wears.
Cool water cologne all the way.
That takes me back to high school.
Yeah?
Cool water, yeah. Or Drakkar. All the guys used to wear Drakkar.
Drakkar? Never went through that. I just went through my Curve phase, and then I got shamed by it. On this station, I got shamed for Curve.
Why?
I was told it was like old band cologne because it was from like the 90s and early 2000s.
Well, it's not like you were like, I love my Old Spice or my
I didn't say
Stetson.
Yeah, I was wearing Stetson. I didn't say anything like that. Curve, they still sell it today. I can walk into any store and buy Curve right now,
you
or
can.
Walgreens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
I could buy it right now.
Dillard's or Walgreens.
Like, I don't know if it's they're obviously still making it, so it still does. What do you wear, Jake?
I only have one ever, and it's called Ocean, I think. I had it when I was like in middle school. I have
and
never
that's
had.
just you stuck with it.
Yeah, but I don't wear it. I haven't worn it since like high school.
That's cool.
DJ Dinger here. I enjoy Giorgio Armani and the Green Curve. It's good stuff. Gio Armani on a man, same thing. Love that lingering smell. Turns a 6 to a 10 all day.
Right? The Aqua di Gio is like, it's unreal. It's like next level. It's like, that to me, you guys, is a chick magnet.
What?
Aqua di Gio. There's something in it that they have created it in the lab. Like, do you know, like, have you ever seen those TikToks or whatever where they're like, this will get a girl going. She'll fall in love with you by the end of the night. And it's like pheromones or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever Aqua di Gio has, it has that in it also.
Yeah, but I mean, have you ever been attracted to a guy simply on the smell?
No, but I'll tell you this. Even as a married woman, and any married woman, and I'm sure if my husband's listening right now, he would agree. Any married woman, any single woman, any man, if someone walks in and they smell good, you look.
Well, yeah, but I can say the same thing about a fart.
You don't look at them the same way.
You still look at them?
No, but you look.
If I walk in and crop dust you, you're going to look.
And exactly, my response would be...
Married, single,
gross.
you're going to look.
No, that's gross. I would be like, that's gross. That's disgusting. But if they walk in and they smell wonderful, you're going to look and be like, dang, they smell so good.
The reason you're supposed to put it on your wrists and neck is so that when you shake hands or hug, it can be smelled easily. Yes, suntan lotion and oils. College years I wore obsession.
All right, my
See,
mom wore obsession.
I like that people are with us on the vanilla and the tanning oil smells, especially in the summer. My panty dropper is Red Bod by DG.
By DG. Dollar
Red
General? Is that by Dollar General?
I think so. Okay, now I'm
That's
looking
awesome.
up Aqua di Gio for my husband. Which color? I see white, black, and navy.
We do. It's almost like a clear bottle, like white, like frosted glass or whatever that one is.
There's something about Tommy Hilfiger that's always made my mouth water, someone just texted. I don't believe you.
Yeah, it would be white. You're right.
It's like you're just like frothing when you smell Tommy Hilfiger?
I don't mind. I mean,
Yeah.
Tommy takes me back, but it's not something I would want to smell like on my husband now.
Someone said white. Get the white.
Yeah.
Aqua di Gio, they say on the
White
text line.
bottle.
Another one, white bottle. Jesus.
I mean, is it white? Is
No,
it
you
true?
guys
It's
were
like
into talking
frosted.
about cologne today. Jesus. Another one. Yes, for the white. Yes. Okay. Ralph Lauren Hot was the best perfume in the early 2000s. It was kind of like a vanilla and mahogany type scent. And OMG, I'm so sad they discontinued it. It was my favorite thing to wear. Now that we got Early Risers merch accomplished, we can start on getting Christian his aircraft carrier. I couldn't
know.
agree more. I like those Bath and Body lotions, Ocean or Clean Slate.
Okay.
BV Olgari, OMG. BV
Bulgari. I think
Lagari,
that one maybe was supposed to be Bulgari.
Bulgari, OMG. It's frosted, but it looks white, someone says on that one. Anything,
That's what I thought.
Anything from Hollister for men, heart emojis. Someone said, do you remember Candies?
I do. Candies. And the Candies did like shoes. They did, I mean, they had so much stuff. Purses, then perfume, obviously. Candies I remember at Kohl's. I don't know why that sticks out in my mind.
I'm a grown-ass adult who loves going into Hollister and not shopping just to smell it. I love the way the store smells.
You're right.
What?
I agree. I think it smells wonderful too. Someone
Wow.
said Abercrombie Fierce.
Abercrombie Fierce?
Yeah.
I wore Bon Jovi's cologne for a little bit. I went through a Bon Jovi. I don't know if they still make it. How about Polo? That takes me back to high school. And then Musk was a big one, too, for girls.
My father-in-law wears Polo. Every time I smell that, it smells like him.
I'm looking to get some Polo Red, someone says. Curve. Bunch of what emojis?
Oh, boy.
Where were you when I was in college and high school? Old school Chrome.
Did anybody think like the CK1, the OG CK1, like smelled? I loved it. I to this day, if I smell it, I don't think I'd want to wear it anymore, but I thought it smelled fantastic. You felt like a model when you put it on.
I'd say I never felt like a model when I put on Curve.
Oh, please. You're like, come and get it, ladies.
Dinner's up. It's Dua Lipa Illusion, Q92. At 10 o'clock. Dating coach David Wygant, or Wygant. You've heard of him.
Weygant.
Just W-Y.
Oh, okay. All right.
He has a list of things that every man needs to know about women. He calls them secrets we need to know. You're a woman. I figure I run them by you. You tell me if this is true.
Alrighty.
All women like surprises.
Not all women, but most, yeah.
All right, but the most.
Yeah.
So, okay, broad brush, but that's good. Okay.
Because we don't expect it at all. Like, it just catches you off guard and it, like, warms your heart.
All women have fantasies, and a man should take the time to find out her fantasy.
Sure. Yeah. That's true.
What's yours? Clean house? Dinner cooked?
Having a
Not
servant.
by you.
Right.
Not by you.
Having someone follow me around, and every time I go to do something, like, I'll do that for you. Oh, no, let me handle that.
I think what Jamie's fantasy would probably be not asking for sex. The
most non-sexual fantasy.
It's me sleeping.
It's literally the opposite.
Sleeping without snoring. Jake, what do you think Star's fantasy is?
I have no idea. Probably the same. Why was that funny?
I was so worried he was going to be like bondage. Like just come out with something like
Ball
in left
gags.
field.
Yeah.
Right.
Sex swing. Like, no, we're kind of having fun. Let me see here. Let me see. Women want a man to be sensitive, yet fight for them if need be.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Women want a man to be gentle and rough at the same time. Do you see the contradiction? And why us men get confused?
No,
Let me
they're
read
just
the
saying
last
you
two
like
to you
someone
again.
rugged and firm. You want someone rugged and firm, but yet someone who can be endearing and gentle as well.
Sensitive and be able to beat ass, and then be gentle and rough at the same time.
Right.
Got it, guys?
Make sure that ball gag's not on too tight.
Yeah. Put it on, but not too tight. Still be able to communicate. Women. Thank you. Women want to be told they're beautiful, then after time, told they're sexy.
I don't know. I don't do well with compliments. I don't know why. Because I'm like, you're lying. Like, my whole life I've been that
You look
way.
incredible. Shut up. Oh. I've gotten that. I'm like, you look really cute today. No, I don't.
Exactly. Like,
All right.
I don't know. Sometimes that's just not the best route.
Actually, a lot of times she's like, thank you. I'm like, all right. It's like, no, we're not. Okay. Women want their man to notice when another man tries to pick them up, but refrain from jealousy. Y'all are confusing.
I don't know about that one.
We want you to notice a guy's hitting on you, but not. Dua Lipa Illusion right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Time to give away 2 hours of indoor simulated golf at $18.99 Golf on Everhart in Belden Village. Would you like to go with your buddies and play? They have the top 100 courses from around the world you can play. They also have handcrafted cocktails, local craft beer, wine, shareable plates, and their sexy lounge. Giving away, like I said, 2 hours of indoor simulated golf at $18.99. Just be caller number 10 right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. And all right, well, in that case, you should be having a great day right now at work.
Happy Friday.
What can I do, boss? It's Friday. Can you imagine? Like, I would love if we had. I wouldn't want anything to happen, but it'd be fun if we had a cokehead around here.
What?
We had somebody who was always like coked up, just running around like a.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious to an extent. I'd be like,
Until
listen,
it wasn't.
Listen, I want you to get help, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of funny. Fax came. I got it. Oh,
Nobody faxes anymore. What are you even doing right now?
Faxes every once in a while.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I always hear the number or the ringtone, whatever the printer
But they're
makes.
not legitimate business faxes. If you look at it, it's like, you want a cruise.
Oh, well, I don't know
It's
what they
crap
are.
like that.
But we're still getting faxes.
Who doesn't scan to email? Come on.
I like a good scan to email. Christian, if somebody came into this conversation with you and Lauren late and all they heard was you talking about doing good lines and how good it is was laugh out loud, oh my God.
Exactly.
I'm not condoning cocaine use. I'm just saying,
I
would
would
it be
hope not.
funny if there was someone that was always that hyped up working? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yep.
Every place has a zany worker or two. And it's not always that they're on drugs. It could be anything. It could be their quirky person. It could be they fart every day. That's me.
Right.
It could be. It could be.
I was gonna say, who's the zany person
it could
here?
be their energy. We talked this week how people enter the building in here.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's got quirky things at work, or people that do things at work that either crack you up, or you can't stop watching. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, who am I?
Who are you? I don't know what you would be. I'm the fall asleep at work guy.
And the farter guy.
And the farter guy.
That's fair.
I don't know. Jake, what would you think you are?
I don't know.
That's exactly it right there.
I'm the.
You're the I have no idea where
I'm
I'm
just.
at.
I'm there.
He just named himself without naming himself.
You're the where am I guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love asking you questions. Did this happen? Yeah. Did you tell anybody? No. Why not? I don't know.
I forgot.
I forgot.
He's the forgetful guy.
He is.
Yeah.
But like, does anyone have, does anyone have a coworker that, like there's something weird about that? Like there's just something like, and it's entertaining. You don't hate it. It's what they are. It's what they do. You might have a guy there every time he gets up out of a chair. Oh, he grunts or whatever.
Am I the do-gooder?
No.
Like everybody's like, oh, she's such a kiss up.
No. I think, no. The only, what would you be? The person that thinks they know it all and know it more than everybody else.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah. It can't
But
be wrong.
hey,
even
you
when they're
can't
wrong.
take it away from someone if it's true.
On my way to work, there is a house that has a mower that runs itself like a Roomba.
Wow.
My neighbor has one of those.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
How does it know boundaries? Is it like an invisible fence?
I think so. I think it comes with an app and they draw like a line. I don't know.
Like a geofence.
Yeah, they've never mowed their lawn in like years, so it must work.
Wow.
He says, I'm so fascinated. I can't wait for it to end up in the road one day. I didn't know they made those. I'm sure that's cheap. Sabrina Carpenter, please, at 7:57 in the morning. Text message, good morning from Kesha King. Quick question, when does Christian's vacation start? He barely mentions it.
Oh, my gosh. If you only knew.
Oh, that's a Shinedown song. Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, it's a Your Call Wednesday. We're going to play some of your requests from 8 to 9. Plus at 8:30, Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame will be joining us. Plus, who knows what else we'll get into. There's still more of you people texting about your colognes.
It's amazing.
Insane. Green Curve being mentioned, Versace Bright Crystal being mentioned. That person ordered for the Aqua di Gio. That person said ordered, so they got it for their man.
You're going to love it.
Like I said, Green Curve was mentioned. Yellow Diamond was mentioned. Brute 33 got mentioned. Chrome got mentioned. Old school Chrome again. So a lot of different ones. It's interesting. Very interesting how you all enjoy the smell goods.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe they do matter more than I thought.
Yeah, duh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No one's ever hooked up with someone simply on the scent they were wearing.
I don't know.
I really would have I'd love for someone to tell me, hooked up with a guy a year ago strictly based on the cologne he had on and nothing else. It's a garnish.
It's a very important garnish that might elevate one's
more
response.
important than, say, a good-looking face or some biceps or some pecs.
Of course, but if you smell good on top of that, slam dunk.
Dad bod with cologne, no cologne, six-pack pecs.
Dad bod, depending on the cologne.
It's cologne dependent.
Listen, sometimes I think muscles are overrated. I think you can get so big that it's kind of gross.
My husband won't wear cologne. It makes me sad, someone says in the text line. We need Jake to open up after the break. All right, we got news coming up after Bruno Mars. We'll have him bring us back from break after the news and the commercial break. That's coming up. Wait for it. Jake's going to start the hour on Q92. By the way, Columbus Zoo has the biggest chicken fingers I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Like this big.
Wow.
This big.
How big around are they?
They're curled too. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that chicken was like excited or what, but it was like, woo. I don't know, like curled toes, but man.
They've got curly chicken?
Is that a real thing?
Like a curly fry?
It looked like a curly chicken finger fry. Slash. Yeah. Got a great commemorative plastic cup.
Oh my gosh.
I got two that week. I got a Columbus Clippers cup, and I have now an Columbus Zoo. Well, I have an Akron Zoo too. So my collection's growing. I'm gonna get a nice glass kind of case to like display them all in. And I've
never met anybody that's like, I'm on the hunt for a curio cabinet. Oh, for what?
My plastic
commemorative
cup.
Souvenir cups.
All right, you can go souvenir commemorative. But they're fantastic. And there's something about drinking out of a plastic cup when you're playing video games. nothing but sunshine. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, this is car show weather.
Why is Jake laughing at me?
I'm not.
What are you laughing at?
I don't even know. I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. So you either are stoic and hate everything, or you're laughing, but you don't know what at.
No, I got nothing.
I look over at the video and he's like, and then he just starts laughing. I'm like,
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians surprised many last night when they traded three-time Gold Glove second baseman Andres Jimenez to the Toronto Blue Jays, along with reliever Nick Sandlin, in exchange for infielder Spencer Horwitz and outfielder Nick Mitchell. However, immediately after that, the Guardians traded Horwitz to the Pittsburgh Pirates for three pitchers, right-hander Luis Ortiz and lefties Michael Kennedy and Josh Hartle. Another Cleveland baseball news, Rocky Colavito, one of the most popular players in franchise history, passed away yesterday at the age of 91. The Rock, as he was called, spent 14 seasons in the major leagues, including parts of 8 of them with Cleveland. He was a 9-time All-Star and belted 374 career home runs, hit at least 30 in a season 7 times. And in Cleveland Browns news, yesterday, the Browns waived wide receiver Kadarius Toney after a pair of costly blunders in the team's 27-14 loss to the Steelers last Sunday. The Browns also placed cornerback Greg Newsome on injured reserve with a hamstring injury, which will end his season. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians surprised many last night when they traded three-time Gold Glove second baseman Andres Jimenez to the Toronto Blue Jays, along with reliever Nick Sandlin, in exchange for infielder Spencer Horwitz and outfielder Nick Mitchell. However, immediately after that, the Guardians traded Horwitz to the Pittsburgh Pirates for three pitchers, right-hander Luis Ortiz and lefties Michael Kennedy and Josh Hartle. Another Cleveland baseball news, Rocky Colavito, one of the most popular players in franchise history, passed away yesterday at the age of 91. The Rock, as he was called, spent 14 seasons in the major leagues, including parts of 8 of them with Cleveland. He was a 9-time All-Star and belted 374 career home runs, hit at least 30 in a season 7 times. And in Cleveland Browns news, yesterday, the Browns waived wide receiver Kadarius Toney after a pair of costly blunders in the team's 27-14 loss to the Steelers last Sunday. The Browns also placed cornerback Greg Newsome on injured reserve with a hamstring injury, which will end his season. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92.
It's the Q92 Morning Show. Jacob who bringing you back from break. Christian here. Lauren here. Coming up this hour, 8 o'clock hour, we got Your Call Wednesday, so send in your request now. Text line 330-269-9292. You can always call in 330-450-9292. At 8:30, we got Rich DeRochers from the Hall of Fame Village. And I don't know what else we got going on, but I'm sure we have some more giveaways coming up later in the hour or later in the show.
Not bad, Jake.
Nothing wrong
I
with
got
that.
nothing else.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, my
Look
friend.
at that. He was all worried he was going to mess up.
You hit all your benchmarks. You did it all. You know, it's fine. Well, I don't understand. Yay, Jake. See you on the text line. What are you afraid of?
I don't know.
I'm convinced you could do a show and both of us are out.
I could with more practice. Like if I'm more prepared, like if you told me like yesterday, Jake, you gotta bring us back from break, I'm like, okay. But 5 minutes in, Jake, go.
Freaking fantastic, Jake. Hit the yes button for Jake.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Jake, I don't think anything was wrong with that at all. Well done, Jake. Hell yeah on the text line coming in. How about that?
See,
Jake, it's not that hard.
Curtis
It's
said,
not.
great job, buddy.
Thank you guys.
They
You
let
should
you-
talk more.
I'll talk more.
There you go.
All right. Man. Oh, a lot of text coming in for songs they want to hear, too, on a Your Call Wednesday. It's what we do in the 8 o'clock hour. We play requests you guys have. Someone wants to kick it off with some Neo this morning after I couldn't find Neo in the system yesterday.
You had to search for the hyphen.
Oh, my God. That hyphen was killing me. Like, is it Neo one word? Neo two? Oh, there's a hyphen? So, but I found it. It's Neo So Sick at 8:10 on Q92. Your Call Wednesday. Yeah.
Me later.
My oh no moment wasn't because of me. My ex's mother was watching our son. He was following her around the house in his walker. I walked in. She saw me, and she was pulling the gate away from the basement doorway. She sat the gate to the side and walked forward to talk to me. As she stepped forward, my son looked down the basement steps like they were frickin' candy. He went straight down the basement steps. Is this your friend?
I don't know.
He was fine, but I swear my heart stopped. Then a couple years later, my son opened up the basement door at another house and let my daughter down the steps in her walker.
Oh, my gosh.
She was also okay. Shake my head. Get your kids away from walkers.
No, I don't think that was my friend because it was literally one of her other children that did not. They came up from the playroom to get a drink and did not shut the door.
Every parent's got an oh no moment.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. You could try your hardest. One winter when my son was a baby, the pipes in the basement burst from being too cold outside. My partner and I put the baby down as we were scrambling around to get the pipes to stop spraying. As there was about 1 foot of water in the basement. Not thinking, with the basement door open, our baby crawled to the door and went down the stairs. Luckily, the water broke his fall and was okay. That was the most freaked out moment I had. Good Lord. When I was about 2, I was in a walker and went over and pulled a hot iron down, and it hit me in the face. Damn. Live to tell the tale.
My mom had 2 moments. She shares them with us like proudly because we're fine. But
Yeah.
I rolled out of the car face down into a parking lot. When she got out of the car, she turned around to get me, and I was gone. And it was because they were parked on a hill. And like back then, you didn't have to secure the car seat in the car. So I was just sitting between my mom and dad.
Just went rolling?
Yeah, they were like parked side. My mom got out of the car when she moved. My seat tipped, and I rolled right out, and she found me face down on the concrete. So I went to the emergency room for that. And then she had me on her lap at some Chinese restaurant, and I was a kid playing with my rattles. And I hit her bowl of soup, and the hot soup spilled into my lap and gave me burns on my thighs.
This has nothing to do with the oh no moment, but get a lock for your oven too, Christian.
Yeah.
You have oven lock? What's scary? You know what else scares me? He reaches for door handles already, like the front door, because he wants to go outside.
Yeah, make sure that thing is locked
Always
all
locked.
the time.
Always locked. It's just
There was one more too, and it's my mistake. I didn't mean to open it, but I did because my mouse is awesome.
yeah.
It said when my daughter was about 2 or 3, I turned around and she had a Mike's Hard Lemonade and was drinking it.
Oh,
So someone must have set it down and she picked it up.
that would be an oh no moment.
Yeah.
Neo, So Sick right here on today's Hit Music. Q92, it's 13 minutes after 8. Got a forecast coming up. More of your requests on your call Wednesday. Not to mention, we got tickets to see Nelly with Ja Rule, Eve, St. Lunatics, Jermaine Dupri, and Chingy to give away, and Rich DeRocher at 8:30. All coming up here on Q92. I get that. Has this brought any rage out of you yet, Jake? Or are you still rageless?
Not yet.
Nothing.
It
bothers
takes quite
this
a
guy.
bit to get him ruffled.
Yeah, you think something would have pissed him off in the last couple weeks.
I know.
God almighty.
Guess not.
All right, Jake. Must be nice to live in your little world of Zen, huh?
I used to meditate all the time, actually.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. When I was in high school, when I was going through some breakups, I got a guided meditation app. I would do it every morning before my shower.
Like on a yoga mat or like just in bed?
Just on the bathroom floor.
Wait. So, when in high school, at Jackson High School, I hate when you make me stop the music, and you went through.
I love it.
Someone broke up with you.
Yeah.
And your thought was, how do I get through this? And you got a meditation app.
Yep.
And on your bathroom floor, would meditate every morning.
Every
before
morning
school.
for like a solid couple months, yeah.
What would
It taught me things like how to set boundaries, how to
I'm glad it worked for you. It was the mental picture of seeing Jake sitting on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, I see like in your bathroom and downward dog and just
No,
like.
I wasn't doing yoga. I was meditating. I had earplugs in. I got earplugs or headphones.
Did you have a salt lamp or anything?
No.
They say that helps.
What would you do? Would you like sit Indian style and just close your eyes?
Yep.
Why your bathroom? What's wrong with your bedroom?
I could have done my bedroom. I don't know. I just always did it before my shower. So I got my clothes, put them in the shower, meditated, and took a shower. It was
with
like
the
a routine I
shower
did.
on while you were meditating?
I don't think so.
To create a steamy
Did you
warm
say-
environment?
Because it was only a 5-minute meditation.
I'm trying to paint a picture. I'm sorry.
Wait, did you say you got out of your clothes then meditated?
No.
Oh, I was like, you were
I got my
nude
clothes
meditating.
I'm so hoping that's
I did.
what you said.
I think I did say that, but I didn't mean that. Like I got my clothes ready,
And put him in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
I was still clothed while I was meditating.
So you would sit Indian style on your cold bathroom floor as opposed to your bedroom.
Yeah, did you put a towel down or
There was a
mat?
rug. There's bathroom rugs.
Okay.
And you would what? Like, would there be like music playing?
Yeah, it has soft, music. It was like guided meditation, so like he would tell you to.
I've done it with the Calm app, like the breathe in,
Yeah,
hold it, now breathe out through the nose.
yeah. He would just
know what I
talk to you
mean?
about certain things, and it was always like every day was a new lesson or whatever.
Yeah. And usually, there's some ocean waves crashing in the background, like some very calming sort of musical or audio stimulation.
Wow, that is.
I tried to use the Calm app. I tried to meditate when I was having my surgery done because they kept me awake for it.
That is.
I wigged out. There was no amount of meditation that could have calmed me down.
And did it help you?
Yeah, it did. It got me through some stuff, and it calmed me down, and I learned some things.
Oh,
Was it like this?
we needed some Enya to back
Sure.
this up. Do you know what this is?
I do not.
It's called Sail Away.
Yeah, I've heard it.
It's actually called Orinoco Flow
Whatever.
by Enya with an E.
Miles wants to know what app do you use.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I think it was blue.
Oh, okay, I remember
It
that.
might have been the Calm app, but I don't know if it was.
I love the Calm app. I listen to that every night when I go to bed. Thunderstorms or crickets. Yep.
So the guy would just talk to you?
Yeah.
Like, you're a good person.
Sometimes,
No,
yeah. And then
it's
you make you
okay
repeat
to
things.
say
Yeah.
no. Yeah,
Don't beat yourself up.
it's positive affirmations and reinforcement to try and mentally help you understand what you're going through is normal and
You're a winner.
you can handle it.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
A windy Wednesday with scattered snow up to a half an inch by late afternoon, 35 chilly degrees. Overnight, more scattered snow before midnight, then partly cloudy, our low 15. I am RJ Weather from News 5.
He's Hit Music, Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Having a good time. Playing some of your requests on a Your Call Wednesday. Coming up here in about 10 minutes. Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We have that for you as well. Interesting. Now, I was reading this, and I didn't hear. And sometimes when you read the text without watching or listening to the audio, you might misinterpret. So I'm going to...
Or sometimes it's written to...
Yeah, so full disclosure, I don't... Now, you might be aware of this because you're a Jenna Kramer fan.
Mm-hmm.
On her podcast. Let's see. With her... Is it now her husband or is that her boyfriend?
Superior.
Alan Russell?
Yeah, Superior Striker. Yeah, they're married. They got married in Ireland in a castle.
Did they?
Yeah.
Who knew?
I love Jana.
Oh, listen, I had a huge crush on her when she was on One Tree Hill. She came on the show season 6, and I was like, whoa, who's
where
that?
I started liking her. And then I did, when she was married to Mike Clausen, like, I kind of got sucked in because I was like, drama.
Well, he wasn't really big on being faithful.
Well, so they were married. He cheated. They went to counseling. It came out he had a sex addiction. And they wrote a book together while they were in counseling, and things seemed to be going well. And then he cheated again.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, I'm done. And she left. And it killed her. I mean, it was really hard for her because I think she did love him. But it seems like she and Alan are meant to be, and they've had another child together.
What is he? What does he do?
He's a professional soccer player across the pond.
Oh. Okay, there you go.
Football, if you will.
Yes, the real football.
Yeah.
So, I just found this interesting because apparently on her episode of her podcast that aired 3 days ago, and again, I didn't hear this personally to know if it was a joking manner.
Oh, I can tell you because I listened to the Wind Down podcast.
Did you listen to the latest one?
Probably parts of it, not all of it.
They were discussing an episode of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
And it came out that Alan told Jana in the podcast he would never allow her to do any acting that includes a sex scene.
Yeah,
he forbade her to do it. I don't know if he was joking.
No, it was kind of a joke the way he said it, but kind of like there probably is some truth under there.
Yes. He said, there's not a part of me that will ever allow that ever for a man to be that close to you like that.
He said even if there's no love, there's no connection, that's like the purest form of intimacy, and he doesn't want that being shared with anyone else.
She asked, what if I book a role and there is that scene? He said, then I will go Tommy Lee on everyone. I'll be phoning the producers, threatening the producers. You need to change that scene. Well, this for the good of your health, you need to change the scene. And I thought about that. If you're dating an actor or actress, can you forbid something like that?
You know, I don't know, but I was just saying the other day, I asked you if Lacey Chabert was married. Party of Five.
Oh, yeah, you
Mean
did.
Girls.
You did. Okay.
And because she's in so many Hallmark movies, making out with so many dudes. I'm like, do you think she's married? Like, her husband's cool with this? She's totally married. Totally. She has been since like...
I mean, dating an actor or actress, you gotta
they've been married a while.
On some level, right?
I would think so.
Now, you're not doing like real sex scenes.
Right.
But yeah, okay. I'm sure it's not fun to watch that. I'm sure it's not cool.
Oh, I couldn't. I would...
When you go to the premiere and see who you love kissing and having romantic scenes with, that's great. That's my frickin' girlfriend.
Oh, I would go nuts. I'm convinced I would lose my mind.
But I don't know if you're dating someone who is I don't know if you have the right to demand that.
I think if you go into the relationship knowing their line of work, just like marrying probably an adult film star, you've got to expect something's going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how you can't. How can you be like you're never to have a romantic scene in one of your movies?
Yeah, I'm petty, so I think probably even if they didn't have sex in like a sex scene or anything, I think even if it was like the sweetest form of like, just like that closeness, that make out sesh where, by the fireplace, soft candlelight, I would be like, you like her, don't you? Like,
you don't kiss me like that.
Right.
Bitch.
I think I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm
Right.
outta
Do you
here.
see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
You'd be like, I saw it. I know there was a connection. I know it.
I'll be
Are you
at
guys
Mother's.
flirting? Has this happened behind closed doors? Like, it would be so bad.
This is what you do at work. Okay.
Right.
Okay. What if I kissed my person at work? I don't know. I get it, but I'm almost like, you know what you got. You know what you're dating. There's going to be
and
roles.
no.
Romance are a lot of the roles. All right. What roles is she supposed to play then?
But she's never really done any sex scenes. ever.
No. No,
She's not that type
unfortunately,
of
no.
actress.
I
She's-
know. It's unfortunate.
She's more of like a Hallmarky actress. That's not even a diss. I love a good Hallmark movie. You know it. I'm just saying, like, she's cleaner roles like that. Lifetime,
Yeah.
Hallmark.
I don't know. For some reason, even though I could totally see where he's coming from, I kind of didn't like the whole, like, you ain't doing it. Like, I don't know.
You don't think that there's ever a single thing that you would look at Jamie and be like, you're not doing that.
Well, but her job, that'd be like me telling her, you better not be working with numbers. She works at a bank.
What does that have to do with anything?
You're saying, like, she's an actress. She's going to be doing romantic roles.
I'm just saying in life in general.
You're cutting out, like, what she could
Take
do for her
that out
job.
of the equation. They're still, at the end of the day, a husband and wife. That's why I'm asking you. Is there anything that... Tony says it to me all the time, and I say it to him.
Anything what that I would forbid her to do?
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, you're not doing that.
Cocaine.
So see?
And meth.
You would find your voice
Yeah. Yeah.
for certain things.
Meth, heroin, and cocaine, I think, is where I'd be like, you know what? I'm sorry, you're not doing that with me. I'll be at Mother's. You know what I mean? You call me when you're done chasing dragons. I would, but I have a hard. It's just, I don't know. Forbid someone to do something. I don't know. I mean,
I understand where you're coming from.
it's her job.
But I agree. It's not her job to film sex scenes. It's her job to be an actress. And there are certain
And I'm
roles.
sure she's not
Listen,
seeking movies that just have sex scenes.
I understand that, but it seems like they're doing fine financially, so she would only do it because she wanted to do the role.
Yeah. But now what if she loves a role and she has to say no?
If she loves the role and she's the right actress, then I think Alan's right. You talk to the producer and be like, can we modify this a little bit?
Threaten the producer?
I don't think you threaten. I think it's called a stipulation. I'll take the role if we can modify the scene.
He said he would call the producers.
Well, he was just being an arrogant husband. And
It'd be like me calling Jamie's bank. You better not.
yeah, playing with numbers and having a sex scene aren't quite the same
You
thing.
better change this approval rating.
It's not the same.
Do you know who I am? No, sir. No one does. All right, then. I'll go. I don't know. Always rubs me the wrong way when you tell, I forbid you. Unless it's something, like I said, like drugs, something ridiculous.
I don't like the word forbid, but at the end of the day, I think that we do it on a regular basis without realizing it when we say that we really strongly don't want our partners to do something or participate in something or whatever the case may be. It's just that he was funny and took that stand where, like, I forbid it. Like, that's how strong I feel about it. I feel like it was a statement. But honestly, I don't think it's an issue anyhow because I don't think she'd accept a role like that. I really don't.
That's why I don't date actresses.
Oh, good on you. It's probably for the best.
I don't think my ego can handle it.
It has nothing to do with ego. I just
I think
think
at some point,
I would
at
be
some level it is.
jealous.
That's what I'm saying. Jealousy, ego.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be secure enough.
Yeah, call me insecure. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll own that.
to handle that if I was dating an actress.
100%.
I don't think I'd be secure enough. I think I would get in my head.
My husband and I have been together for 25 plus years. I will still occasionally bring up an ex. Like 3 kids, a mortgage, dog, car payments. He's not going anywhere, guys. He can't. He would owe me so much money. And I still...
Who would get the horse?
Oh, definitely me.
Would you?
Oh, I spend way more time
What
at
if
the
he
barn.
fought you for the horse?
It'd be on like
It'd be the best day of my
Be
life.
like, Haley's mine.
But oh my God, they're gonna fight over the horse. Look at sports. Rich DeRocher coming up. It's Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians surprised many last night when they traded three-time Gold Glove second baseman Andres Jimenez to the Toronto Blue Jays, along with reliever Nick Sandlin, in exchange for infielder Spencer Horwitz and outfielder Nick Mitchell. However, immediately after that, the Guardians traded Horwitz to the Pittsburgh Pirates for three pitchers, right-hander Luis Ortiz and lefties Michael Kennedy and Josh Hartle. Another Cleveland baseball news, Rocky Colavito, one of the most popular players in franchise history, passed away yesterday at the age of 91. The Rock, as he was called, spent 14 seasons in the major leagues, including parts of 8 of them with Cleveland. He was a 9-time All-Star and belted 374 career home runs, hit at least 30 in a season 7 times. And in Cleveland Browns news yesterday, the Browns waived wide receiver Kadarius Toney after a pair of costly blunders in the team's 27-14 loss to the Steelers last Sunday. The Browns also placed cornerback Greg Newsome on injured reserve with a hamstring injury, which will end his season. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. On today's hit music, it is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Still to come later on this hour. Tickets to see Nelly, Ja Rule, Eve, St. Lunatics, Jermaine Dupri, and Chingy at Blossom Music Center on Tuesday, August 5th. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10, and we will hook you up with tickets to that show. So that's on the way. It's 8:34, though, and it is, in fact, a Wednesday. That can only mean Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame going to be joining us as always. Rich, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How about you?
You know what, we're doing okay. I don't know if I mentioned this to you. I mentioned it to Lauren a few times. This is my last day of the year. I got vacation time the rest of the year. And Lauren has to do the show without me for the next, 3 weeks.
It's the 11th. How'd you pull this off?
Thank you. Don't you think it's a bit excessive?
Listen, Lauren, if the station can survive for 3 weeks without him, they can survive forever without him.
Oh, touche.
Yeah,
Chew on that, Bigglesworth, while you're on vacation.
Trust me, I realize everything would be just fine. Would be just fine.
No, it wouldn't.
I love the show of the year. I get to talk to you.
It would be fine, but geez,
Wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Where are you going?
Really nowhere, just not here. And I'm going to do this thing where I sleep past 4 a.m. for 3 weeks.
Now, remember, when you go shopping, just remember size large, black. And
I got you. No, don't you worry, my friend.
Okay.
You have got it. But a lot going on at the Hall of Fame. Want to get into here today. But first off, let's backtrack a little bit. The state championship games last weekend. A lot of fun. Indian Valley, congratulations, and all the state championship games. But I'm sure it was a great experience for all the kids, all the parents, all the coaches, all the families. Had to be a great weekend at the Hall of Fame.
It was a great weekend for the Hall, for the OHSAA, for Hall of Fame Village, for Visit Canton, to, again, another way to put a spotlight on this area. And really bookended the weekend. There was one or two games that weren't competitive in the middle, but the opening on Thursday night in a game that looked like it was being played inside a snow globe, with Avon finally winning a championship. After that's a team that's been knocking on the door a lot, a team that Massillon fans had been watching and wondering when their paths might cross, and ending it with Indian Valley in a game that was 37-36, and just what a great way to end a great weekend. The crowds were good. The biggest crowd of the night was that last game. I don't think there was anybody, there weren't too many people left in Tuscarawas County, I don't think, who weren't in the stands here. Just a lot of fun. And, at the very end, I was walking back from Benson Stadium back to the Hall of Fame to wrap some things up. And after the Indian Valley team had been celebrating in the middle of the field, they all ran to the west end zone where the student section was, and the student section and the football team sang the school's fight song together. And that was just a really cool moment. Of course, my hands were too cold to dig my phone out of my pocket to record it. I got about the last 6 seconds by the time I fumbled around, but that was just really neat. And win or lose, so many of those kids have lifelong memories. They got most of them got a chance to meet DeMarcus Ware as part of the residency program, and he in particular picked that week. He wanted to be a part of OHSAA. So and we're under contract for at least 3 more years.
Yeah, I was going to mention that too, because I saw on social media a lot of pictures of him out there for the coin toss, but he was taking pictures with fans and everything. Like it seemed like he was really enjoying being part of it and immersing himself in everything.
Absolutely. He spent some of the coaches were a little reluctant to disrupt their routines, and that's fine. We understand that. We respect that. A couple of the other coaches saw it as, wow, what a great opportunity for my kids to, many of whom, we know this intuitively, we know this statistically, but I think sometimes we forget very, very few kids who play high school sports, any sport, anywhere, play in college. It's just a really low percentage. And then the percentage again of all those kids who play at the college level. The NCAA has made an entire marketing campaign around most of our kids are professional in something else when they leave college. So to see somebody who attained success at the highest level wanting to come back to tell them to enjoy the moment, many of whom won't play another football game, savor the moment, remember the moment. And, yes, you want to go out and win. Everybody wants to, you don't play a competitive sport and not want to win. But you don't always win. And sometimes life's best lessons come in the moments when you don't win. And I think he made that impression on a lot of kids.
I think that's awesome. And speaking of residency, this is the last week of the residency, and we have another familiar face in town.
We do, and for Pittsburgh Steelers fans, there's been a good half dozen. We've had 30 residents this year. I'd have to go back and count the exact number, but it has to be about a half a dozen who played for the Steelers, and it's partly because of proximity, and partly because of they just have so many living Hall of Famers who still want to be involved. I think going way back into the spring, we had Donnie Shell and Lynn Swan was drawing ice cream cones up in North Canton, and Dermani Dawson was in the Stark County Hunger Task Force helping to stock the shelves. And then you get it all wrapped up this week with Mel Blunt. Mel wants to go shopping with some people, and there's still some tickets available for tomorrow night's Sip and Shop. You let me talk about that last week, but there's still some tickets available for $20. You get into the Hall of Fame Museum, you get to meet and shop with Mel, get some refreshments, get a nice discount in the store, and go through the museum all for $20. And proceeds from that $20 can go to one of 3 really important nonprofits in our area, the Joseph Bedell Foundation, the Compassion Group, and the Stark Fresh. So Compassion Delivered and Stark Fresh. So just a great opportunity.
I've loved the residency program. I think it's really cool. I love seeing it. I remember we talked a couple weeks ago where Andre Regis ends up at the Belden Village Mall. I mean, and it's like you said, and I know but it's just so cool because when these guys come to town, you think, oh, they're just going to come stop at the Hall of Fame. And, that's going to be it. They're going to be out as soon as, they're going to be in and out just like that. And no, these guys, they love Canton and they love being part of the Hall of Fame so much that when they come to town, they really are in town for a couple days. You really can catch them out. And so many of them gone to area schools to talk to kids and doing things, but they really put themselves into Canton. They consider Canton like a little home away from home for them. No question. And as we've mentioned before, they help us to decide the kinds of things they want to do. Like you said, Andre was just really spontaneous. He's just a spontaneous and fun person to be around. And okay, let's just go meet people. And Mel's is a little bit more structured, but he's going to visit Mel is on a horse every day at his farm, at his youth facility in Western Pennsylvania. Equestrian is a big part, has always been a big part of Mel's life. He competed in quarter horse events, showing quarter horses. And so Mel has been on a horse literally every day of his life and continues to do so. And so he's going to visit one of the nonprofits in our area that use, equestrian set up for rehabilitation for people who use horses and horse keeping, horse tending to help in the rehabilitation program. So we'll talk a little bit more, maybe we can talk a little bit more about that next week and the other kinds of things he was able to do. And we'll already be setting up, next year. We've got about 38 to 40 weeks planned for next year. And by the, Christian, you won't be here to hear it because I know you'll be doing whatever for the next couple weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Lauren, Jake, and I, we can talk all about how 2025 shaping up to be another great year for the residency program.
I'm excited. And I'm excited that Mel's going to go visit one of our local equine places. If it's where I think he's going, it's an amazing place. Equine therapy is awesome. I had no idea that Mel Blount was, into equine therapy and had his farm in Western Pennsylvania. I think that's amazing. I love it.
And Mel's always easy to pick out of a crowd. First of all, he's taller than above average height. And then add like another 8 inches on the top of his head for the huge cowboy hat he always wears, usually white, very tall, wide brimmed cowboy hat. So he's super easy to pick out of a crowd. But it's not a act or gimmick or anything. I mean, he is a cowboy at heart. Yeah. And wears the hat, wears the belt buckle, wears the boots, the jeans, and the jacket, and off we go. And so if you want to keep up with Mel, the best way to do it is be comfortable on a horse.
Cannot let you go here today, Rich, without, obviously it is literally holiday season now. We're 2 weeks away from Christmas.
2 weeks, people.
So again, you got that Vikings fan in your family. You got that Texans fan. You're like, well, where the hell? I'm telling you, the gift shop at the Hall of Fame, you guys have got to either check it out online or go down yourself. You don't have to pay to get in there to go shop. They have every team. I do not care who your family member loves. You can find something for them.
Well, not only that, even if they're a Steelers fan or a Browns fan, you guys have so much unique stuff that you will not find in a regular store around here, right? Unless maybe you went to the pro shop at Huntington Bank Field, or you made a trip to Pittsburgh and looked for that stuff.
It's not just like a hat and a T-shirt.
Exactly.
You can find all kinds of stuff. Don't care what team it is.
Yep.
And a lot of great deals. I think we've got a new thing that we started not too long ago. Our clearance section now is called the Red Zone, and
nice. That's clever marketing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And the items have red tags on them. So you can get some really great deals on I think pretty much for every team has its own, some of the racks are bigger than others. For where, what's Red Zone. Not going to find quite as many deals for Steelers and Browns in the Red Zone as you might a few of the other teams, but every team, I think you can find something at a beautiful discount. But like you said, and then out in the main part of the store, just such a great select, whatever it is, hats, jackets, jerseys, hoodies,
pennants, and regular drinking glasses, cocktail glasses, tumblers,
you name it,
foam fingers, you name it, it is there.
That's what I'm saying. I think people, if they actually go in there and walk around, I think you're going to be really, really pleasantly surprised. Like, oh my God! Like I said, it's not just a shirt and a hat. Like, oh my God, I didn't even know this stuff existed for my favorite team. You could really find some awesome
trading cards of just your team.
Trading cards by teams. Blankets are, it's a great time to get that blanket. It's going to be, cold again tomorrow. So
you guys got ponchos. How about that?
Ponchos?
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
It might rain a Sunday.
Browns or Chiefs poncho?
3 Browns, 1 Chief.
Okay. Okay. Rich, I just need you to do me a favor because I won't be here. I need you to make Jake talk to you while I'm gone. We're trying to get him to come out of his shell.
Question, yeah.
So if you could force Jake to talk to you next week on the interview, that would be fantastic.
You got it. Challenge accepted.
I love it. Rich, before we let you go, too, obviously they'll be here. I won't be here. Thank you, honestly, for always coming on the show every week and talking to us. You do such a great job of informing our listeners, not just the Hours Hall of Fame and the gift show, all that, but you really, I think, bring it and personalize it and let people know all the things you guys do and you do in the community and you do for the community. And it's really informative. It's always fun to talk with you, but you bring a lot to the show and we appreciate you. I just wanted to say thank you for always coming on with us on Wednesdays.
Thank you. This is a great opportunity for myself and the Hall to share exactly what you just said, because I know that I'm talking to a lot of people who, may roll their eyes at the word football and just aren't fans, and that's okay. I'll bet about 2/3 of your listeners are fans, but that other third is still a big number of people. So if I can add something to the conversation that shows that the Hall and what we're trying to do here extends beyond, the games that are played over the weekend, then I've done what I've tried to do, and that's share this. And I appreciate you giving us the platform to do it. So Christian, Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much.
See you next year. And if I haven't forgotten, let me take one last look at you so I don't forget what you look like.
Don't look too hard. You don't want to ruin your eyes, but always a pleasure, Rich. Merry Christmas to you and your family. And we'll talk. I'll talk to you next year and you'll talk to them next week.
Yep.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Rich DeRocher, Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's the best. Joins us every Wednesday, and he does a great job. We'll let us know what the Hall of Fame. But
you know what I love about it too is there's such a pride in our community about having the Pro Football Hall of Fame here. So I love having him on because then you get to hear firsthand from the Hall of Fame, what's important, what's going on, what do you need to know. I mean, having that here in Canton, don't take it for granted.
No,
I think it's an amazing thing for everybody in the community. Like he said, some people may not care about football; they may roll their eyes. Okay, but these Hall of Famers are coming back and doing good right here in our community. And that means something for these local businesses that have them in and have them serve ice cream, or, like my son got a Hall of Famer to give them their pep talk at their academic awards ceremony. And, I think it's amazing.
The Hall of Fame, as much as what they do, they care and love Stark County.
They really do.
They want to be part of it, and they want to help, and they want to do things for the people here. And it is fantastic. So great job, Rich, as always, and love talking to him. And Jake, you better be ready next week.
I'm ready.
He's gonna throw one at you, and I believe he's gonna do it.
Oh, I
do
know
too.
He won't
I full-heartedly believe that.
I believe he's gonna do it. All right, let's give something away, folks. Come on, Nelly. We've been talking about this all morning. Nelly, Ja Rule, Eve, St. Lunatics, Jermaine Dupri, Chingy. Basically, your binder of CDs that was in your car when you were in high school and college. They're all going to be at one show.
Yep.
And we're giving away tickets to it right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you're going to the show. Good luck. Oh, man. Jake, you would have had fun at college.
No, I don't know.
No,
I didn't talk to anybody. I went to my classes and I went home.
Why does that not surprise me?
Are you sure you went to college?
I did. I did a school project.
I filled out his internship paperwork. That's how he even got here.
I'm surprised to be like, did you go to college? I was waiting for you to be like, I don't know.
No, I did a project outside of school with kids from my classes that I've done. I've had these kids for the whole 4 years of my college degree. I was in class with these kids. They didn't know who I was. They're like, "Oh, nice to meet you. I'm blah blah blah." I'm like, "I know. You sit behind me in all my classes." like, oh.
Oh, that's frightening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't know who I was, but I've had classes with them several times for
Yeah.
years.
You had that cloak of invisibility on because you didn't want to be social.
Where'd you go?
Stark State.
Stark State. Boy, I believe that's such a Jake thing right there. Yeah, I'll bet they had no
Oh,
idea.
I know.
Oh, when did you start coming here? The whole time. I've been behind you every year, every day. God bless you.
Yeah.
Well, Jake, I'm sure you. Yeah. You didn't talk to anybody.
Not really.
You didn't make any friends.
No. I mean, a couple kids, but like I never hung out with them. I never talked to them outside of school.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't talk unless you were talked to.
Right.
Okay. Picture's getting clear.
It's exactly like how he is around here.
Yeah, and you know everyone here.
That's true.
Just so you guys know, like there came a point in time where Keller would not let him leave unless he said goodbye to him. Like he was like, you have to say goodbye to me when you leave the building.
I don't know what happens quicker in this building. I'd love to time them, put the time side by side. Jake leaving or Jeff for our news department coming?
Oh, Jeff, I'm sorry, but Jeff has him beat.
Jeff, when Jeff Mears comes in this building, you could play the Stone Cold Steve Austin team.
People like back up against the wall.
It is an aggressive power walk. It's an aggressive power walk. And when I tell you get out of his way, get out of his way. And he's the nicest human being in the world.
Yeah.
He is the nicest human being in the world.
And what's funny about that is he's like incredibly soft spoken. Like I pushed the newsroom door open the other day and I was like, happy birthday, Jeff. He's like, thank you. And that was it.
It is just insane to me when he comes in the building. Like, you guys are the hell out of the hallway 'cause he's knocked over. This is when he walks in. Everyone's like, uh-oh.
I hope he or his wife are listening right now.
He has his bag of lunch,
Yes.
and he goes right to that newsroom, and
He's like, game on.
you can be like, hey, Jeff, how you doing? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
He's not playing.
Out of my way. I gotta do the news. Oh, man. I always know what he pulls in. Always does.
Like, if you blink, you'll miss him. Like, that's how quickly
Yeah.
he's walking.
Yeah. Trust me, I get it. Other people, when they pull in. Like, oh, no.
Wait, who are you referencing?
Oh, God, that's so funny to me. That's funny. I used to play it in the speaker.
What song plays when I pull in?
When you pull in, I don't know. I can never see you pull in. I see him pull in.
That's true.
That's
fair.
You know what I mean? I see other people pull in. I see how they pull in, the speeds with which they pull in.
Yeah.
Who
I
wants
see
to-
Jake pull in every morning.
Who always has to back their truck in. It's like,
I back in.
I know. You're not the one I'm thinking.
Okay. But you're making fun of backer-inners, and I'm a backer-inner. Just because it's way easier because I'm up by the building. So when I leave and I make that turn,
Yeah,
like,
I know.
it's easier. You forget. I backed into Jeff's car in the parking lot once here.
I feel like when Mark comes in. That's what I hear when I see his car pulling.
That is so accurate.
Walks in the door. What's up, guys?
That's not what he says.
No, he says a word I can't say.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Fun with audio. That's pretty impressive. So, would you rather be a cop or a fireman?
Ooh, cop.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think, but I don't know.
Fireman.
You go fireman?
You can just sleep and like live in that house until you're needed.
Yeah, until you have to run into a burning building.
Yeah, it's like 2% of their actual job, though.
Wow.
Whoa, what?
They do lots of other things. I'm not saying they, but like the actual firefighting, like Nicolina interviewed somebody and they were talking about this.
Okay.
Who was she interviewing?
I forget the name, but it was somebody like one of the firemen. But they like the actual going into fires is like a very small part of the actual job. They do like other like
I know they do
911 calls. And,
I
like,
was gonna say they respond because they're with EMS.
Yeah.
They also respond to like car accidents, things like that.
Yeah.
They do the average kitten out of a tree if they've got time and are able and the circumstances are right.
Right.
I get that. But in that 2% of the time, you're running into a burning building.
Yeah. And I imagine that would be fun. You could spray the hose and climb the ladders.
You imagine that would be fun.
Yeah, on a smaller
Fire
scale.
chief, are you still listening?
Not anymore. Maybe a garbage can fire would be fun. That'd be fun.
And we did that to learn how to use a fire extinguisher at the hospital. They set a fire in a trash can and we had to put it out.
Yeah, I mean, that would be like, ooh, look at the hose.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. I think they're both. They both have dangers. That's for sure.
100%.
They both have dangers. But
I
I've always
only say
wondered-
cop because I feel like at least you don't have to deal with the smoke and the flames and not being able to see, and you've got backup. Not that you don't have backup as a firefighter. I just feel like it's more hazardous in that you can't see your hand in front of your face because you're in a burning building.
Yeah.
Like I think that would make it. I think I would have a massive panic attack.
Yes.
Both take incredibly brave people.
This is from the fire chief to you, Jay. Like, I don't. Would you ever get a cat in your house? All right, Ashley, well, you're caller number 10. That means you're the winner.
No way. Great.
Congratulations. You're going to get to go old school with Nelly and Ja Rule and Eve. It's going to be an amazing show happening Tuesday, August 5th at Blossom Music Center. Ashley, you're going to be there. Just tell everybody your favorite station, hooking you up, making you a winner.
Oh, I'm so excited. Q92.
If heaven's really just space. And we all go to like, you know what I mean? Because some people think we were sent here from another planet, another universe.
Yeah, but I've never been like I came from outer space.
No, because that's not as glamorous as saying I was sent here by the Lord, whichever God you pray to. It's fine.
Right.
You know, I would think about stuff like, what if we really are? What if this is a simulation?
I don't know. I've never really
What
thought
if
about
we
it
are
like that before.
Sims?
I don't think it's that.
Is it that much crazier to think that than think that a man made us
What do you think this
from
is
the
like?
clouds?
So, in essence, you think this is like a much bigger version of the Truman Show?
Vastly, yeah. I don't know. These things I don't know. I can't. The problem is none of us can really answer any of these questions until we die.
Right.
Like there's no one can come back to give us the answers. Like, yeah, no, it's this, or no, it's just this.
But there have been all those people that have had near-death experiences that say they see the Lord. You don't believe them?
They say that.
You don't believe them?
I'd like to speak personally to someone who's like, yeah, I saw this. You know what I mean? This is what I saw.
Yeah.
It's clouds. Everyone gets wings. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's groovy.
And Christian, that buffet doesn't exist.
My heaven, that would be my heaven. Just an endless buffet of all the foods I like. I don't know. It's just I think about weird things like that.
Yeah.
Where do we really come from?
Well, because
how did humans really
I do doubt the
begin
buffet.
to exist on this earth?
I know.
These are wormholes I go down.
I know.
Or rabbit holes, not wormholes, but wormholes
Well,
in space.
it's because you're thinking about space.
Yeah. I mean, how did this planet begin creating life and living things?
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
You know how this world began.
We know what we were told. None of us were here.
But life has to come from something.
Yeah. You need carbon. You need well, for us, for life, for oxygen. You need oxygen. But how did it start? Did it really start with two people and an apple?
I mean,
Do you believe that?
I do.
Two people just showed up?
No, I believe that God made man and God made woman.
Just made one.
Yeah, he put them together so that they would populate the earth.
Then wouldn't there be a little bit of...
What do you believe in dinosaurs?
Oh, yeah, I believe in dinosaurs.
You believe that we evolved though, like in evolution?
I don't know.
Because again, life has to come from life.
I don't
So
know
how did
the
that
dinosaurs
first
got
life form happen?
These are great questions.
I know, it's deep.
Great questions. I
Deep.
don't know. We weren't the only thing that were created. I'm saying, is there a chance maybe we were placed here?
My God, yeah.
But maybe what we think is God is actually people from another universe.
An alien? Are you trying to tell me a spaceship buzzed by and they're like,
I don't know.
This looks like a good spot. Beam them down.
I don't know what I believe either, Christian. LOL. But, ... who made God? How did he get there?
Well, God's a spirit. God's a spirit.
We're told.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Guardians surprised many last night when they traded three-time Gold Glove second baseman Andres Jimenez to the Toronto Blue Jays, along with reliever Nick Sandlin, in exchange for infielder Spencer Horwitz and outfielder Nick Mitchell. However, immediately after that, the Guardians traded Horwitz to the Pittsburgh Pirates for three pitchers, right-hander Luis Ortiz and lefties Michael Kennedy and Josh Hartle. Another Cleveland baseball news, Rocky Colavito, one of the most popular players in franchise history, passed away yesterday at the age of 91. The Rock, as he was called, spent 14 seasons in the major leagues, including parts of 8 of them with Cleveland. He was a 9-time All-Star and belted 374 career home runs, hit at least 30 in a season 7 times. And in Cleveland Browns news, yesterday, the Browns waived wide receiver Kadarius Toney after a pair of costly blunders in the team's 27-14 loss to the Steelers last Sunday. The Browns also placed cornerback Greg Newsome on injured reserve with a hamstring injury, which will end his season. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. people are getting gummies and acid confused. It's funny. It does seem like some of the, I would say maybe avid gummy users are calling out some of maybe the amateurs.
Maybe.
Saying they don't believe these things. But again, and do I believe you could probably psych yourself up or out in these things? Probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
I believe you could probably get in your head and think that maybe some things are going on that are not. It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Someone says, make it happen. Everyone doing edibles and then recording it. We could. Have you guys ever smoked? I couldn't imagine Jake smoked out. Have I smoked? Yes, I have.
Like in high school.
Yeah.
Like once, twice.
I mean, I was not a ton. I never bought any. I've never had any in my possession.
No, same.
But one time, no one probably knows this band, but the band Adelita's Way.
Yep,
They were a rock band from the early 2000s. They're still around.
Okay.
I remember hanging out with him and at Rock on the Range at that time. It wasn't Sonic Temple yet. We smoked in his trailer.
Look at you with a little band groupie story,
Hey, let me pick up that name. Cause that's the same day I interviewed Slash.
Oh, look at you.
My old rock station.
Is that why you did it, to calm your nerves?
No, I did it because he asked me to. I was like, well, you're in a rock band. I mean, I guess lame ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, weed. Yeah, you know me every day. Let's go. Roll that stuff up, man. Let's do this.
The furthest thing. Oh, my Lord.
My nickname's Blaze. Let's do it. So I was just like, all right. I wouldn't have done that with hey, let's shoot heroin. But no,
I was going to say,
now, Rick, we're not going to shoot heroin.
I feel like it's, what is it, Dewey Cox?
That was, most underrated movie of all
Drop
time.
acid with the Beatles.
It makes sex better. Let me see. Yeah, Jake, have you ever even had the opportunity to smoke weed?
Just once.
You passed?
Huh?
Did you pass?
I don't know what that means.
You said no?
Oh, I thought you meant in a circle.
No.
Oh, wait, no, I did. No, I did it.
Oh, look at you. What happened? Anything?
The only thing I remember is when I was walking, it felt like I was in Street View on Google Maps.
That's good.
That's fair.
That's good. Can we do an early risers breakfast on a Saturday when nobody has to go to work and just get high? Oh,
boy.
Y'all are silly. Oh, man. Good morning. This is Patrick checking in from Canton, Ohio. It's been a while since I checked in with Q92 since I was in Massillon, but I wanted to check in this morning as I'm listening to the Q92 Morning Show. You are number one with me. Thank you.
Aw, thanks, Patrick.
Q92, Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you now in the 9 o'clock hour. Final hour of the show today. Thank you guys again to Rich DeRocher for joining us in the 8 o'clock hour. Good job on your call Wednesday as well. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. Our text line is 330-269-9292. Appreciate you guys having us on the radio. If you're listening to us on our website, Q92radio.com, or maybe, just maybe, you're watching us on Q92's Facebook and YouTube page. If you don't currently subscribe to our YouTube page, you should do that right now. You should also follow us on Facebook if you're not. Go to Q92 Radio on Facebook and look up Q92 on YouTube. Follow us, subscribe. We're also on X at Q92 or Q92 Radio on Instagram and Threads, and we are on TikTok as well.
Yes, we are. And just at Q92 Radio.
At Q92 Radio on TikTok. So follow us on all those platforms so you always can see what's going on with Q92 and what we are up to. We got that going on for you here. So final hour of the show. Final hour for me for the year. Did you know?
No.
Oh.
What?
Vacay calling my name.
You're taking vacation after today?
Yeah, I'm my last day is today. I believe Nicolina's is tomorrow.
Yes.
Sexy Rexy on our sister station AM 1310. His last day is Friday. What are you going to do without me, Nicolina, and Sexy Rexy?
I'll be fine.
I know you would. Probably be happier.
No, I don't think I'll be happier.
It'll be quieter.
It'll be quieter. You can get some stuff done, and it'll be slow in terms of it's not everybody hey, I need this. Hey, can you grab this? You know what I mean? And it's vice versa. You know what I mean? It's whenever I'm out, I'm sure you guys are thank God she's not here to ask us to do something. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Big Daddy Danny. That's a shout out. I love radio shout outs. Big Danny Big Daddy Danny. Jesus Christ, Christian. Good Lord. I'll work on my talking while I'm
Take the
gone.
Lord's name in vain.
Sorry. About to be born.
Guys, it's almost his birthday.
Man, oh man. Looking forward to Jake talking a lot more while I'm gone. Jake brought us back from break once. Last time, if you missed that was epic radio. But he did a very good job bringing us back from break. Ooh.
I did too.
Jake, do you feel better now? You feel confident? You
I
can do a
feel
show
a
by
little better.
yourself?
Yeah.
I think one day you're going to do it. We're going to make you do it one day. Whole show, 5:30 till 10. Jeez. Yeah, the whole thing. Well, the early risers. I'm going to miss my early.
Coming in there and talking to them, but like I don't think I could carry a whole show.
I think you could.
I think you could too. Like, you see, this is the thing about our audience, Jake, that is so cool that I realized I used to stress out so much. Like, they almost drive the conversation.
Yeah.
Because they're so interactive. Like, even if you are like have one topic, sometimes it ends up becoming a completely different topic because of the conversation we have with them through the text line, through calls, through Facebook, YouTube, whatever.
It's very true. They are the show.
They're awesome.
Might be seeing some snow out there today.
Yay. I mean, I'm fine as long as the roads don't get bad.
I don't think
I think it's like a
that.
half
Yeah.
inch.
I don't think
like
it's going to be anything like that, but we're going to see some snow around it
Yeah.
tomorrow. Holy cold. 21 degrees tomorrow. What's that about?
And then it warms up.
I know, but good Lord.
I mean, it's just like a day or two, like a dip.
It is 9:14. It's Lady Gaga Disease. It's Q92. Good morning, everybody. A survey or a interview with a listen.
Yeah, you got any tips for that?
That one's a really tough one. You're in a pickle. You're in a pickle. I've already helped you survive a helicopter crash,
Oh my God.
a car crash, and I've helped you survive an elevator crash. A parachute, I mean, it might be time to accept your fate. What I would do...
You really don't have it. Okay.
What I would do, and this is not going to be easy, depending on where you jumped out of the airplane, I would look for trees, okay? I would do research on what you can do to like make yourself go like a little bit like the Rocketeer, like go across.
Chest in the air, arms back.
You know what I mean? Look for a tree, and now you're going to have to time it perfect, and you're probably going to get a splinter.
You think?
You're going to want
to... Or you're going to get a tree branch up your rear end. You're going to be a human skewer.
Hey, it'll still stop you. So you're going to want to grab onto the tree as you hit it. You got to grab onto it, all right, in hopes that stops your momentum. And if you grab it correctly, you'll, be stuck on the tree till someone comes to survive you. Now, you'll probably be bruised. I guarantee you'll feel it tomorrow. But then even if you fall down the tree, as you fall down, grab branches to break the momentum of your fall. All right? Now, if it's over water, doesn't open again, pencil. You know what I mean? But you might, the hit to the water could hurt.
What is wrong with you?
But that's what I would do. I would look to try to angle your body as you're falling, something with a tree to where you could try to grab on as you go by it to break that momentum. If nothing else, you might break the momentum and maybe be really hurt, but survive.
And your spine.
Sure. Sure. So there you go. So what about a G-spot? What is it really? That's scientific, really.
It is. It's not really like, there's no magic button in there.
It'd be nice if there would be.
Yeah.
For both, men and women.
Yeah.
A little woohoo button, you know?
Yeah. Just be like, boop.
Yeah, I'd hit it. M.O. I've never understood. That's his M.O. I get it, but, what is it?
His mode of operation. That's just how he works, the way he works.
And someone say, that's his MO. That's how he operates. And it does. It stands for mode of operations. So see, look what you learned right there just by texting that in.
Yep.
You learned that. We learned a lot about Annex this morning, probably more than we wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But we did. We learned about Davenport.
Yeah.
Go sit on the Davenport. We learned about that.
I didn't know what a portico was until I wanted to put one on our house, and I kept calling it a porch, and they're like, you mean a portico? What is a portico?
Will I ever get my new furniture?
You will. Calm down.
It's not 2020 anymore.
I understand that, but you also had to get it from the manufacturer. There was a port strike temporarily. There's all kinds of crisis happening because of these hurricanes and where they hit. Maybe things have slowed down the shipping.
I don't know.
And you have to ask yourself. There are people who don't even have furniture to sit on right now.
Oh, don't. You are that person that would do that. You really are that.
Well, I mean, it's not
Some
true.
Some people don't have homes.
Well,
like, what are you doing? So why aren't you helping? God, don't be that person. I have no, where is my damn couch? I'll say it again. I'll double down. Ask you guys cringe things you've done. Trying to impress someone. I don't care if you go from now all the way back to when you were a kid. Said we do ours. I can tell you right now. One thing I remember doing this was middle school, me.
Yeah.
In my kitchen. I believe I played over the phone from my tape player. Bon Jovi, I'll Be There For You for a girl on the phone.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
No! Just thinking about it makes me want to run away.
I get it.
Just thinking about it.
You know what? That was sweet, Christian, though. How old were you?
It had to be junior high.
Okay, so yeah, you were really young. You were a baby still.
No excuse. No excuse. And that, you don't know how old I am. I held my house phone up to my tape player.
Well, what other option did you have
in case
then?
You want to know how old I am. It was called a house phone, everyone. You had this phone.
Landline.
A landline. Google that if you want to know how the settlers lived in America. That was probably one of mine that came to mind immediately.
Okay.
I played I'll Be There For You by Bon Jovi on the telephone to a girl I like.
Solid.
What do you think yours is?
So back in high school, the football players would pick somebody every week to wear their jersey.
Ooh.
But like if you wore their jersey, you made them a box. Did you guys have that?
No. We had the cheerleaders made the senior boys like
we did
decorate
that
their
too.
lockers and get candy.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like the box situation. So the box would be like all their favorite stuff. So it'd be like candy and cookies and brownies.
Okay.
And there was a guy that I really, really liked. So I made him boxes. We never dated. But I wanted to.
Multiple boxes?
I think I did it twice. And then I was like, this is crap.
What'd you put in it?
I baked brownies. I got his favorite candy.
Oh, man. All that effort?
Yeah. For really nothing.
You thought the box was going to be the way.
Yeah, I thought maybe it could be the tipping point. I was hoping.
And he's going to be like, I got to be with this Lauren girl. Look at all these brownies and candies.
Yeah. We were just friends.
Did he even say thank you?
Yeah. He said thank you, but it was like,
anything.
Right. It was like, thank you. And then someone else would walk around with his jersey on. Not me.
Oh, man. All right, Jake, what do you got?
I don't think mine counts anymore, but I remember in middle school, I DM'd this girl that I liked because we were friends for like a year and then she stopped talking to me completely. Mm-hmm. And so I just sent her like a red picture of just like a red screen and I like poured my heart out to her over a DM and I never got a response.
Wait, what do you mean you put a red screen?
Look, you had
like a red background.
Yeah. Like I think at the time on Instagram, you had to put like a picture with it.
Yes.
You couldn't just like send a DM.
You like?
And I know I didn't know what the picture should be, so I just put like a red screen or something. Like, and then
can you find that message?
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't read it.
I think you might be able to get up your messages in Instagram.
I'll let you look through it, but I don't. I don't.
And you
I remember pouring my heart out to her and like confessing like that I really liked her, but
did she even write back?
Nope.
You got ghosted.
Oh, come on. No! You know what though? I commend you for going for it.
Thank you.
I commend you for going.
I mean, look at all of us. It all worked out for us.
Yeah, obviously we're all doing fine now.
Right.
But
the time it stung.
God. Hey, listen, man.
All I've got to say is the guy that I made the box for, like, I think he's been divorced a couple times. like,
screw you, man. Screw you.
You had a chance.
God. Good Lord. Text message. I see some text messages. We'll get to them here in a second. I want to know, as you look back in your memory right now, what's the most cringe thing to you that you remember doing to impress or try to get someone you like to like you, or maybe even just someone you were dating, you wanted to like impress them? What's the most cringe thing, in your opinion, you've ever done? Wow, finding out you're the sexiest man alive. It's got to be a good feeling, right?
Yeah, it's John Krasinski, by the way.
John Krasinski is the sexiest man alive.
I don't know about that, but I mean, he's not bad.
He's a good-looking man.
He got pretty buff for some of the movies he did after The Office.
He did some movies. He definitely. I'm just it's all the news sources that are posting it like it's breaking news. I'll grant you, like I don't look at him and think necessarily sexy. I think good looking, probably great personality, charming. Yeah. You know what I mean? You probably hang out and be like, oh, I have a crush on this guy. I can see that, but I don't know that he walks the room. You're like, who in the world?
I think he gets better looking as he gets older.
It's the curse of men versus women. You know what I mean? For some reason, men get better look when they get older.
They do.
I don't know. We mature later. We age a little better, but we die first. Usually, there's one for you women.
Yeah.
Usually get rid of us earlier.
I don't want that to happen.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So congratulations. Sexiest man alive.
You know, he and Emily Blunt have been married for like 15 years.
I thought Emily Blunt was beautiful.
She is.
Her accent makes her even more beautiful.
I wonder what their children really look like. They've got 2 kids, and I bet you they're gorgeous.
I don't know. Sometimes hot plus hot equals not hot.
That's true. You're right. You're
I've
right.
seen it.
And sometimes not
ugly,
hot and not.
ugly,
Yeah, their kids are like
ugly,
stunning.
Ugly equals superstar. You don't know. You don't know. Do they cancel each
I'm
other out?
glad I'm not the only one who thinks that.
Do they cancel each other out? I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't done any studies on this.
Yeah.
I'm just going by what I see in this world. How do you compare him to Brad Pitt, Jason Momoa? I don't really see it. But whatever.
I mean, look at his photo shoot that people did. I mean, they sexied him up. Let me just tell you.
I'm gonna put some oil on those abs.
No, not even like that. It's just that
Go with the beard. You go with
the beard, the hair. He's got a little like hair going on, kind of like Patrick Dempsey, like in oh my gosh, what was the medical drama he was in?
Grey's
Hello,
Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. Yeah.
Well, ladies, if not him, who do you think is the sexiest man alive? I ask you. Oh my God, I've always said that too, Christian. Two uglies make a beautiful. They
Right?
do. They do.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Q92. Boy, do I got an interesting list to go over.
Oh boy.
Real quick. BetUS. Not the place you would think to find a list like this, but BetUS obviously is a place you can do sports betting, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have released their annual list of America's sexiest men in different categories.
Okay.
It's very odd. The list was
Sexiest men
yes.
in different categories.
Yes.
Okay.
The list was compiled by analyzing the celebrities' golden ratio, measurement of facial symmetry, personality type, occupation, Instagram following, and Google search volume to rank and determine the sexiest male celebrity in the nation. So not just measurement of their facial symmetry, their personality, their job, their Instagram following, and their Google search volume. Now that could have a big determination right there.
Yeah.
So I could give you 1,000 guesses, and you couldn't guess number one, because when you hear sexiest, I know you're doing what I would do. You would go right to like a Matthew McConaughey or something. When I tell you not even close, not even an actor, a TV person, not even an actor.
Jim Halpert, wasn't he the people's sexiest man alive?
Nope. Not according to BetUS. Remember, this isn't just on
I
looks.
said people's.
Yeah, this is not just looks. This is, like I said, Instagram following, Google search volume, personality, occupation, TV host.
Ryan Seacrest.
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
That's why I said I'd give you 1 million. There's different ones. So, in this one, shockingly, it even says shockingly enough, I'm going to go from 5 to 1. 5, Jimmy Kimmel.
Ew.
Again, you're thinking sexy just on looks.
I know. But ew, even on personality. Go ahead.
4, Drake.
Uh-huh.
3, James Corden.
Oh,
Another
okay.
comedy show host. 2, Jeff Probst. Isn't that the host of Survivor?
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, I mean, he's in good shape.
People really Google searching him that much? Does he
I
have that
don't
big of
know.
an Instagram following? And number 1, Stephen Colbert. Stephen.
This is a
Again,
joke. This
no.
has got to be a joke.
It's out. It's all. I even went to different websites to make sure our prep site was right.
Yeah.
And everyone's got it and they're posting it.
Wow.
Politics aside, the top 3 sexiest presidents.
Okay.
You have any guess who number 1 is? Again, let's
JFK.
remember that you're going for looks still.
Okay, well, I mean,
I understand, but it's not. I
All
read you
right.
the criteria.
I'll be honest. Grover Cleveland.
No, Taft. No.
I was just going to say Taft.
Number 3,
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Okay.
Number 2, FDR.
Okay.
Apparently, he still gets. I don't know who his Instagram following is, but
Right.
and number 1, Barack Obama.
Know that. But see, that doesn't surprise me. That's the only one that's not surprising.
Yeah.
He's so popular. He's
Huge
trim.
social media
He's not
following.
a bad-looking guy,
Nope. Has a good job.
regardless of how you feel about him.
Facial symmetry. Let me see here. Top 3 sexiest athletes. The second one, I don't even know. Do you have a guess at number 1? It is not an American.
Wait, are we going men first? Yeah,
This is all men.
okay.
Not an American.
Athletic.
Very much known throughout the world.
Can you? Oh, see, I would go with like Ronaldo, Cristiano,
You're
whatever.
right.
Am I?
That is the number
Okay.
one sexiest, and that makes sense. Worldwide
does, yeah.
Instagram following. He is a good-looking man. Number 3, Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals.
I get that. He's a pretty boy.
Number 2, I'm not going to lie, don't know who this is. Claudio Marchisio. I imagine that's a soccer player again.
Hold on.
Because this, I would imagine it's got to be another soccer player that's a good-looking man, because I like to think I know athletes.
Italian. Well, right there you got
Claudio
one check
Marchisio.
mark.
Marchisio. Am I right? Is he a soccer player?
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay. Top 3 sexiest entrepreneurs. I'm going to ask you because I wouldn't even know these people. 3, Michael Dell, who is
From
the Dell Tech
Computer,
founder.
Yeah.
Number 2, Steve Jobs.
You don't know who Steve Jobs is?
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know number 1, Reed Hastings,
Reed Hastings. I know Hastings as a last name.
founder of Netflix.
Okay.
Let me see. Top 3 sexiest radio presenters. None of us made the list.
Oh, darn it.
It includes radio and podcasts.
Okay.
3, rest in peace, Larry King.
Oh.
2, Joe Rogan.
Okay, makes sense.
Can you guess 1? You probably can. Go back to radio.
Dak Shepard? I don't know. But you said podcasters too.
Yeah, I said go back to radio.
Oh, radio.
Pretty obvious.
Don't tell me Casey Kasem.
No.
Okay.
Howard Stern.
Okay.
Howard.
Really?
Stern.
Because I think Casey Kasem was cuter than Howard Stern.
Again.
I know.
I don't know the Casey Kasem. Not with us. Has a good Instagram following.
But that
Or
voice
comes
was
up
sexy.
in the Google search. And the sexiest sports commentators.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if you know all these. Skip Bayless is 3.
I know the name.
Mike Golick
Whoa.
is 2.
Wait, Mike Golick, was that the one that was in
His brother.
Oh, Bob. That's right,
Bob was the one. Mike
he was in Saved
was
by
a
the Bell college
long-time
years.
ESPN radio host. I guess he still does radio somewhere.
Wow.
And number 1 from ESPN, Mike Greenberg.
I don't know that person. Maybe if I saw him.
Then they have sexiest superheroes.
Okay, but they know superheroes aren't real, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, Iron Man. Number 2, Spider-Man. And number 1, Nick Fury
Wow.
from Marvel. So there you go. BetUS came up with those. And that's what they came up with.
All right.
Stephen Colbert for overall celebrities.
Wow.
Barack Obama for president. Cristiano Ronaldo for athlete. Reed Hastings for entrepreneur. Howard Stern for radio. And Mike Greenberg for television. Sexiest.
Interesting.
Ladies, get in line.
I guess.
That list is rigged. How is Tom Brady not number 1 sports commentator? I don't know.
Oh, listen. He is one good-looking dude, but he is one bad sports commentator. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's his first year.
I know, but even like Tony Romo took to it a little better than that.
See, I'm over Romo
See, and I don't mind listening to Romo
because
I like Greg Olson too. Again,
Greg Olson was
he's
great.
great.
He just got the shaft because of Brady. He got
I
moved out of the
know,
way.
which sucks because he's such a good
See,
dude.
I think Romo's problem is he bought his own hype,
Yeah.
and now he like just talks over the other guy all the time, and he like orders the production people to give him replays, and then he always does that. You ever hear him do that during the game?
No.
He's like back to pass throws it, and
Oh, maybe that. Yeah,
I'm like, what are you?
okay.
You all right, man?
Yeah, he's just like,
we almost get it.
yeah.
I'm
I
like-
think he's just into it.
Or maybe he has gas.
Or that.
One of the two. Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather on Q92.
Do you take
It's
vitamins?
like
We
me.
talked about this.
I started to, and then I
and
ate
then
like
you didn't.
well, no, I ate like most of the container, and then I forgot about them. And I just found them this morning, so I took one this morning.
Okay.
What vitamins are you taking?
Whatever Lauren told me to
I
get.
really thought he was going to say Flintstones.
No, whatever you told me to get, I forget what it was.
Oh, in the they're gummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good, right? I mean, they're not bad to
Yeah,
chew.
yeah,
they
they're not-
taste pretty good.
Like gummies? Like gummies?
No,
Oh, well, they're legal now.
I know that, but he wouldn't be able to operate the show and all that crap.
Who takes weed gummies? Would you ever?
I've never taken the weed gummies. I've taken the CBD gummy.
Well, I mean, yeah. For like sleep or for energy
Sleep.
or for
Just sleep.
for fun stuff?
Nope, just sleep.
Okay. You ever do a wheat gummy or
I have not.
no? I want to.
I want to too, but I heard they're dangerous.
Well, I don't know that it's.
I could tell you a whole story off air.
I don't know if it's as dangerous as heroin or cocaine.
Well, that's true.
No.
I just heard that the dosage is tricky.
Yeah, you've got to watch. That's why you probably should go to a dispensary and have them give you the lowest potency and not just take something from a friend.
Marky on Facebook. Me, I can function easily. Just have to get the right dose.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying. You should go to a dispensary.
Find out what your dose is.
Which, by the way, my sister went to a dispensary
With me. Look at all you people coming out of the woodwork.
just to like see what it was like. And she was like freaking out. She was like, it was like the Taj Mahal, Lauren. She's like, I never knew. I'm like, what do you mean by that? She's like, no, they opened like a big door. Like it looks just like a shop. And then it's like a vault door that opens. And it looks like the inside of the Taj Mahal you would think in your brain would look like beyond that door.
Get dispensary gummies. Do not ever eat homemade edibles or you will die. LOL. That's a Mama Bigglesworth reference right there. I like that. I took a 25 milligram gummy and I was like in a coma. Someone said on the text line.
Listen, the ones that I take for sleep occasionally, I don't do it very often. It's just when I'm really struggling. They're not only are they the lowest dose, I can only eat like an ear. Like I get laughed at because I have to eat just like little parts of the bear.
Who's done the gummies? Whether it's CBD or the actual like recreational, like who's done the gummies and what are your experiences, good or bad? Or maybe you're someone like didn't do nothing for me.
Yeah, you got to work it. This is something you got to work your way for. Yeah, Amy, start small. She's like 100% right.
Experiences with CBD and gummies from the dispensaries. on today's hit music. It is Q92. That song reminds me of Hardball. Someone texted. That was a great movie. Keanu Reeves, Little League Baseball team. You want to know a scene that made you cry? You ever seen Hardball with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
You know the part that makes you cry?
I'm trying to remember. He was the baseball. He coached, right? Yeah. Wasn't that like a community service?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to. It's coming back to me.
Something tragic happened
with one of the kids.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh God, I remember that. Literally that movie the first time made me cry when that scene. That made me cry.
Yeah.
It was a great movie. The kid that had to have his headphones on, and they did the big Papa dance when they.
Yeah.
Great movie. Great.
It was a really good movie.
Hardball. If you've never seen it, Hardball, Keanu Reeves. It's a feel-good one, but there's a part that might make you.
There's some old school movies that do that to you. I mean, Stand By Me, I cried.
Stand By Me works.
The Outsiders during the church fire, and then their friend dies.
Yes.
Trying to save the children.
Yeah, that was.
Mm-hmm. That was rough.
There's tough ones.
There is.
There's some good scenes on Howard the Duck.
Yeah. That's not on the list.
Oh, there's tough scenes in there.
There's tough scenes, but
I
not
still don't know
emotional.
how. No, not well, in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
In a different way. Love when you play a ditty. It'd be great if everyone could edit out the diddler parts from the song.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I know.
My son's first birthday was yesterday. Congratulations.
Aww.
His party theme was He's the Notorious One, while party is Biggie and hip hop theme.
That's kind of cool.
Okay. Notorious ONE, 1 year old. Congratulations. That's very, very cool. Hope things are going well there. I'm a grown ass man, and Fox and Hound still makes me cry.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
The
Fox
Disney,
and Hound. Yeah. There's a Disney movie that my not daughter cries at all the time, and it's not Coco. It's Luca.
Oh, Luca, so good with the little Italian boy in the Vespa.
Is that when the kid gives up going to school or something for the other kid at the end? Like he gives up something that he wanted, so the other kid or does something.
Maybe I'm trying to remember.
So the other kid can go to school or do something he wanted to do.
I don't know. My son loves that movie.
She tears up. She can't watch it.
Yeah,
it makes her cry. It's very funny to me. She was cry. What made her cry? The Garfield movie made her cry.
I didn't see that.
She was like, she couldn't like talk. I was like, what is wrong with you? Garfield. I'm like, what happened in Garfield? Was it Garfield? She's like, he got abandoned. Like, what?
That is
don't
sad.
remember. It was the movie, like not the cartoon.
Oh, Amy's right. The Up movie. That kills me in the beginning.
Yeah,
where his wife is aging and then gone. And
yeah, I guess a little bit. That one didn't get me as much.
Fievel got me when I was young.
Somewhere out there.
Oh my gosh.
Beneath the pale moonlight.
We're both looking at the same moon.
That's a great song, by the way. Great duet. Linda Ronstadt, Aaron Neville, in case you were not wondering. Remember that? Remember that one, Jake?
No.
I didn't think so.
Oh, come on. Really?
Was there a cartoon ever made you cry real quick?
Oh, what? The movie?
A cartoon like made you cry?
A cartoon. I cried when SpongeBob lost Gary for the first time.
Okay.
I mean, but he found him.
Yeah, but that was a sad movie.
During the Gary.
Yeah.
Oh. The fact that I know all of this.
All right. It's Q92.
Okay.
That's pretty impressive. So, would you rather be a cop or a fireman?
Ooh, cop.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think, but I don't know.
Fireman.
You go fireman?
You could just sleep and like live in that house until you're needed.
Yeah, until you have to run into a burning building.
Yeah, it's like 2% of their actual job, though.
Wow.
Whoa, what?
They do lots of other things. I'm not saying they, but like the actual firefighting, like didn't Nicolina interview somebody and they were talking about this.
Okay.
Who was she interviewing?
I forget the name, but it was somebody like one of the firemen. But they like the actual going into fires is like a very small part of the actual job. They do like other like
I know they
911 calls. And,
I was gonna say they respond because they're with EMS.
Yeah.
They also respond to like car accidents, things like that.
Yeah.
They do the average kitten out of a tree if they've got time and are able and the circumstances are right.
Right.
I get that, but in that 2% of the time, you're running into a burning building.
Yeah, and I didn't imagine that would be fun. You could spray the hose and climb the ladders.
You imagine that would be fun?
Yeah, on a smaller scale.
Are you still listening?
Not anymore. Maybe a garbage can fire would be fun. That'd be fun.
We did that to learn how to use a fire extinguisher at the hospital. They set a fire in a trash can and we had to put it out.
Yeah, I mean that would be like, ooh, look at the hose. But I don't. I think they're both. They both have dangers. That's for sure.
100%.
They both have dangers. But
I only say cop because I feel like at least you don't have to deal with the smoke and the flames and not being able to see, and you've got backup. Not that you don't have backup as a firefighter. I just feel like it's more hazardous in that you can't see your hand in front of your face because you're in a burning building.
Yeah.
Like I think that would make it. I think I would have a massive panic attack.
Yes.
Both take incredibly brave people.
This is from the fire chief to you, Jake. There you go. No, there's dangers to both, obviously. But I get what you were trying to say. A lot of times you drive by and you see them all sitting in those lawn chairs, chilling. But at any moment,
yes,
they got to get changed, get in the truck, go.
Yes,
and you get to slide down poles.
You do get to
I understand that.
You can do
let
that.
Let me put this
diamond.
just to kind of put it into perspective. Like I come from a family of firefighters. My grandfather was a firefighter. My dad was a firefighter. My aunt worked dispatch for years. And then my dad went on after he was a firefighter and EMT for a while. He went on and he was a police officer in Jackson Township in North Canton. And just some of the calls that I've heard that they were on for the fire department and the things you see and having to process, and not that you don't as a police officer, it's a different level. Accidents, responding to those and fires where people couldn't get out.
Car accidents, yeah.
I mean, it was just awful.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think both jobs are very difficult. I think personally for me, it would be harder for me to be a firefighter.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm with Jake on this one. I'll take firefighter. A bar song right here on today's hit music Q92. Someone texts, all dogs go to heaven makes me cry. The little girl voicer was murdered but completed all her voicing prior. Jesus.
That's awful.
But the guy did not get to do his last scene, so director let him go off the script. She was literally talking to the little girl. Oh, didn't know that little back.
No, I didn't know that either. That was
horrible. A Walk to Remember is a tearjerker also.
Is that a Disney movie? I don't know. That was with Mandy Moore. That song that went with that, oh my God! I used to listen to it on repeat. Let's talk about how
was some of Mandy Moore's
her
best
husband
work.
Was. They got married
in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, not in real life though.
No, I'm talking about in that movie. They got married.
He was a bad boy.
He was, and she turned him good. She made him see that he didn't need to be that way, and it was her wish that they would get married and everything before.
That was Nicholas Sparks, right?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
All his stuff makes you cry.
He loves a good love story and someone dies.
Yeah, he wrote the Notebook too.
What's my next book going to be? Love story, then someone dies. And the next one? How about a love story and someone dies?
That's not always true. That's not who died in the Notebook. Other than like when they were way, way, way old.
The wife didn't even remember him.
She got Alzheimer's. She didn't die though.
She was on her way.
Well, yeah, she did towards the end. But I'm just like in the main story though, Christian.
It's a very, he found his niche.
Romance.
Followed by tragedy.
Not always. He wrote Nights in Rodanthe. No one died in that.
Give me the happy
Well,
ending.
actually, they were widows.
Where's the happy ending? Yeah, both their people died. Oh,
I mean,
man.
but before the story started, they were gone.
Armageddon makes me cry at the end.
Same.
Christian, sometimes someone dies and then there is a love story. LMAO.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But yeah. Like, there was a bunch of them. The Vow, wasn't that Nicholas Sparks too?
Oh, yeah.
That was a rough one.
He has so many.
Someone dies in almost all Disney movies.
Wasn't Message in a Bottle his?
I don't know. That, I think, Three Amigos, I think, was him.
Stop.
Remember Three Amigos?
I do.
Great
It was
movie.
not his, though.
Jake, before your time, but I think you'd laugh if you watched it.
The Longest Ride. Safe Haven was his. The last song, Dear John.
A Dog's Life was also a teary movie, someone says. Yeah, no, I
Okay,
get it.
Dear John, no one dies.
Oh, that was rough.
Yeah, it was. He had some issues from serving.
He did.
You know, he was armed forces.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
The beginning of Up. Yeah, someone said the beginning of Up. All right, guys. It's 9:55.
Here we go.
What?
Buckle up, friends.
It's nothing to do.
It's going to be a
Guess I won't be here tomorrow.
It's going to be a heck of a year the rest of the year.
It'll be awesome. And to all of you, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's to your families. I say that now because this is the last time you'll hear me this year. As sabbatical begins. When I leave the building today.
I am sad about this.
You could use a break. I'm the kind of person you could use a break from. Everyone could. Except for Jamie.
Well, that's what weekends are for.
That's true. You do get two usually. So I will be gone. I'll be out until the 2nd of January.
It's excessive, whatever.
Joining a little vacation time. Saving all those PTOs. But thank you guys for listening all year round and every morning. We very much appreciate it. And the three of us will be back together, like I said, on the 2nd to start a whole new damn year with you guys.
2025.
While I'm gone, obviously, Lauren and Jake will be holding it down. There'll be a few days you'll hear some of the best of clips of the year as well. As vacations are getting closer and closer. I know Nicolina only has one more day.
Yeah, she'll be here, I think, after tomorrow. She's done.
Shout out to Sexy Rexy on our sister station. This is his final week of the year as well. Sexy Rexy, you have a great vacation as well.
Amy wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. She said thanks for a fun year and good luck with potty training.
I know, seriously. I got all this crap to do on my vacation. It's like, come on, I want to sleep in and play video games. She's like, no, you will train your son.
That's right. You'll be a dad on part of your vacation.
Yeah.
Arlena said enjoy your vacation. Have a safe trip.
Thank
See you next year.
Thank you. Lauren and Jake will be just fine. Jake's going to talk a lot more and not leave Lauren hanging. Right, Jake?
Right. I got this. I think. I'll bring an energy drink.
And there you go.
I'll bring an energy drink.
There you go. And Merry Christmas.
I don't know. I mean, there may be some days too. I think we talked about having Keller come in maybe on the show a couple of days. And
why not? Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Little party in here.
Good times had by all.
That's right.
Good times had by all. Enjoy, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'm out of here.
With a smile on his face.
Vacation time. It's Gracie Abrams. That's so true. Talk to you guys at 25. It's Q92.